And you know what? One more for Kepa Independence Day, guys. Let's go, people. Let's go. And in fact, one more for the Club World Cup results from last night, bruv. Let's go, people. Let's go. The big dogs just got booted out. In fact, I'm in the mood. One more, bruv. Let's go. What a good couple days to be Chelsea, innit, people? What are we all saying, man? Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. We got plenty to get into today. We've got Kudus links. We've got Lukaku running his fat mouth again. We're going to have to talk about Romelu Lukaku again, sadly, so I apologize. Lukaku! Who else do we have? Obviously, we've got Noni Madueke to Arsenal. But is it a smokescreen, guys? Is it a smokescreen? Who knows? We've also got some updates on Nicholas Jackson, some on Mark Hiu. We've got a whole load of stuff from The Athletic to get into as well. João Pedro has completed his medical. And apparently in the last couple of minutes, he has also signed his contract as a Chelsea player. So that should all be announced, hopefully sometime today. Yeah, in the last 9 minutes, he signed his contract at Chelsea till June 2032. Till 2032. So we got plenty to get into in today's chat. Big up to every single one of you. Enrique, don't worry, I'm going to check him as well. Fab Malik Fofana in capital letters. The fuck? Oh. Malik Fofana to Forest. Swear down. Tottenham. Nottingham Forest have agreed a deal with Olympic Lyon for Malik Fofana, but no agreement yet on the player side. Waiting for Champions League clubs, with Chelsea still keen on the player. Bayern and Napoli have also called to make an initial approach. That he's not going Forest. He's not going Forest. I don't think he goes. Guys, look past the first couple of lines where he talks about Nottingham Forest agreeing with Lyon. Fofana ain't agreed. Fofana's waiting for them UCL clubs. He ain't waiting for the Conference League sides. All due respect to the great Conference League. But that ain't happening. That ain't happening. That's peak for the likes of Wolfie and all that. They would have got so gassed until they fully read the article and everything. But he ain't going to them. That will be a last option for them. And it won't come down to that. Fofana will be so much cheaper now Lyon's gone down. One UCL club will come in for him. I don't think it'll be us. I don't think it'll be us anymore because we got Gittins. But yeah, Malik Fofana will be leaving Lyon. I don't think he'll be going to Nottingham Forest. But thank you for dropping the bomber. Thank you for dropping the bomber. Big up to the chat. Big up to every single one of you. Big up to Daniel. Big up to Black Hashira. Big up to Couture. Big up to Yusuf. Big up to Cole Palmer, my G. Big up to Chills. Big up to Dan. I know he's in a good mood now with the whole Noni news. Don't worry. I think you're going to get what you want this summer. I actually think you're going to get what you want. What else? I said give an excuse of why he's performing. I think I've criticized Noni a lot this season, personally. I've just said he can get better. And that's what we disagree with. And I'm fine with that because, like, that's all predicting the future. And I do still think Noni will get better in the future, but I'll talk about his future if he goes to Arsenal and why I don't mind selling him to Arsenal as well, even though, like, it's pretty fucking obvious why. But we'll get into all of that. Big up Jesse. Big up Triple J. I think it's easier to just call you that. Big up to Maldini, bruv. I've always believed that we could win this. Always believed it. But the pathway now, as you've said, is looking pretty good, bruv. It's looking pretty good. Where is the share screen? This is our road to the final. This is our road to the final now. After Al Hilal did so well against Manchester City. A Manchester City side that I won't front. The way that they're playing, I'd fancy our chances, but we're never going to know now anyway. Them lot are moving like fucking Pep Postecoglou, bruv. High line for life and all of that crap. They are so susceptible to transitions. It's insane. And they just kept getting hit on the break, kept getting hit on the break, kept getting hit on the break. And the more I was watching that game, I was just thinking, raw, you give this space to like Delap and Neto. And let Palmer just like ping passes through that. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Now, the likes of Cherky look fucking frightening against low blocks. Don't get it twisted. Cherky looked very good. Marmoush looked decent. But why did it take so long for them to even get on the pitch? I don't know. Man City, though, they look bad at defending aerially. They look bad at playing, defending transitions as per fucking usual. Rodri got hooked. Doku looked one-dimensional. Savio's dying on the right so Doku can play on the left. Still don't look like paradise over there. It still don't look like paradise. But I guess we'll never know what happens if we face Man City in the semis, because that ain't going to happen. Now, the one thing that I'm going to say, I expect us to make the final, but like I'm also not overlooking any of these three teams. We had enough of a taste of what Brazilian football is like when we played, what's the name, Flamengo. So I am not going to overlook Palmeiras one bit. Fluminense, same energy. Al Hilal, they look good defensively. They look good in the air. That's something that we're going to have to deal with if we face them in the semi-final. But I also do believe that we can get through all of them. And if we can get through all of them, I look forward to who we get from the other side of the bracket, innit? Hopefully someone can just like take one for the team and get PSG out of there. If they don't, fuck it. I want to see how Chelsea look like against the final boss. I want to see what Chelsea look like. I want to see how Chelsea look like against the final bosses, bruv. And if we get this trophy, oh my goodness, you man, I apologize in advance for the evil bastard that I'm going to become if we end up becoming world champions. And you know what? I lied. I'm not even sorry. I'm not even sorry if that happens. I'm not sorry for anything. Anything that I do, anything that I say, anything that I become after we become world champions, it is what it is. The real Carefree has been chained up for fucking years, bruv. The absolute arsehole that I used to be has been chained up. Don't let it come back out, bruv. Don't let it come back out. But I'm not going to say too much. We still have to do our job. We still have to do our job. But suddenly everyone's looking scared. Suddenly everyone's getting quiet. Troops talking about how we might have to kick me off the pod if we win the trophy. I thought it was a pointless competition. I thought it was a pointless competition. Man said on my life, yo, Reaper, you're my guy, innit? But you confuse the fuck out of me. Because I will be chatting on back again, and you'll tell me you can't wait until Maresca gets sacked. And, like, how a lot of the forwards that we have aren't good enough and all of that. And now we're saying I think we can win the Club World Cup. I'm with it. But, like, fucking one day Muslim, one day Christian. What are we doing? Look, I'm with this Reaper, man. Big up, brother. I'm with this one. Maybe you woke up on the right side of the bed today, innit? But big up Reaper still. Man said I'm by... Okay. Fairs. You know what? Can you argue against that? It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up Reaper, though. Big up, my guy. I can't wait till Friday night. I cannot wait till Friday night, innit? Yeah, Jabbo, bruv. 4 years of that golden badge on our chest. 4 fucking years. That is fucking insane. Yeah, Reaper, I can't lie. I've just understood you a lot more now. I've understood you a lot more. Cool. Well, Saturday morning, innit? That's when we play Palmeiras, but I still view that as Friday night. Like it's 2 a.m. Saturday morning, Friday night. So, yeah. I cannot wait. Esteban, I apologize in advance, mate. I apologize in advance, but you need this character building. You need to understand the hierarchy and all of that. Palmeiras, no hard feelings. No, we don't play Sunday. We play Saturday morning. No. I ain't got this wrong, have I? Yeah, Saturday, 5th of July, 2 a.m. Saturday, 5th of July, 2 a.m. Oh, no. You talking about the final. I gotta keep up. Yeah, cool. I'll be waiting for that one too. Say less. Big up to Elliot. He says, troops don't want to believe Madueke talks. What now? Yo, he's still going to say that it's just bullshit. It's just a smokescreen. It's not going to happen, guys. Alex Goldberg also said that the top 3 targets weren't Noni Madueke, even though those top 3 targets were for the left wing. They were for the left wing. But what do we know? Fabrizio's a liar too. Everybody's a liar when it comes to Noni Madueke. We've had so much news on the whole Noni situation from like various different sources. So you're going to have to bear with me on that one. Yeah, first off, we'll start off with Hand of Arsenal, seeing he's meant to be very reputable and all of that. So he has said, the club have been speaking to his reps the last few weeks. The club hold genuine interest in Noni, but talks are not advanced on personal terms. No proposal made to the player either as of today. The club officials have denied any bids being made. Arsenal just says they haven't made any bids either. The player has expressed interest in the project, but has reservations about competing with Saka. Furthermore, the player is not keen on playing left wing either. In truth, the interest is genuine, but of today, it's as you were. So Noni apparently don't like playing on the left wing no more. Intriguing. So there was a lot of other sources that I do want to just keep reeling through. Alex Goldberg yesterday said that Arsenal want Eze and Noni Madueke. And Arteta likes him. You know what's mad? Even Igal yesterday was refusing to defend Noni Madueke to Arsenal. Even he was saying, I don't care if Arteta wants him. I don't want him. I don't want him at Arsenal. I don't want him there, bruv. But, hey, what do we know? Where's the Matt Law one? I want to get onto that. So, Chelsea have not put a valuation on Madueke, but will be mindful that Newcastle are willing to pay at least 50 million for Anthony Elanga. Freudian slip there. Of the fee that we all know we're expecting to receive if we sell him, which would be around 50, 60 million. Another reputable source in Matt Law. But he's probably lying too, isn't he? The Athletic was saying that Arsenal are exploring the addition of a more versatile attacking player, such as Madueke, Eze, or Morgan Rogers. Chelsea are content with what they've done, and any additions are dependent on who leaves. Nizar Kinsella has also said Noni could be moved on, and the focus is now on player sales. Fabrizio said he is one of the names on the Arsenal shortlist. He is one of the names on the Arsenal shortlist, according to Fabrizio Romano. But again, Fabrizio don't get everything right. He don't get everything right, guys. Is Fabrizio lying? Pletigo is the one that probably is lying. He said Arsenal apparently already submitted an offer to Madueke. He could leave in the summer and talks have started. It's one of several top profiles that Arsenal are assessing for this position, and Arsenal are still considering a transfer Rodrigo should he wish to leave Real Madrid. But I don't really think an offer's dropped just yet. I think there's been what's the word? There's been conversations. But that's about it. Nothing much bar that. But it's basically well known at this point that Arsenal have some sort of interest in Noni Madueke. Even Simon Phillips has added to this. And he said on his page that Chelsea are expecting some big offers to be coming in for Noni this summer and are seriously considering selling him. Noni has never been a player that Chelsea are actively pushing to sell or even have on the transfer list, but he's a player that we are willing to listen to offers for. And he's also willing to listen to new offers from other clubs. Simon Phillips has heard that there will be some big offers arriving for him after the Club World Cup that will make it near impossible for Chelsea to turn down. He's heard that Arsenal are serious about Madueke and are one of the clubs expected to make an offer soon. Widely liked at the club and both on the coaching and technical side. They agree that he's a perfect winger target to try and bring in this summer. This is all from Simon Phillips. Newcastle also have a long-standing interest in Noni and will look to make a move this window, but he also has other clubs lining up to make offers, so there is a real situation brewing. Kudus still wanted by Chelsea. There is a chance that he could be the Madueke replacement. Chelsea want him for his versatility because he played everywhere for West Ham. But if Noni goes, he should be expected to play more on the right-hand side. These are all of the articles over the last 24 hours about Noni Madueke. And there is one and only one consistent football club involved in that. And that is Noni Madueke. We have the Athletic. We have Matt Law. We have Fabrizio Romano. We have Nizar Kinsella. We have Pletigo. We have Simon Phillips. I don't know if I said his name already. We even have Hand of Arsenal. A man said seven sources linking Noni Madueke to Arsenal Football Club. It's a lie, guys. It's a smokescreen, guys. It's not true. I don't believe it, guys. It's not gonna happen. You lot are lying. You're all lying. You're all fibbing. You're all telling tales. Shut up. You know the Arsenal point of view, bruv. Anything that's Chelsea, we will buy. Anything that's Chelsea, we will take. Yeah, bruv. A whole 7 sources in the last 24 hours. But we're lying. We're lying. It's a lie, guys. It's not true, everybody. I want to know how long they can keep that one going on for. Yeah, he said he's very reliable. Very, very reliable. And what has he said? The club have been speaking to his reps. The club have been speaking to his reps. Noni is interested. And it's not even to be the left wing depth. We have had everybody saying that there's a chance of this happening. And now for me, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I keep saying I do think Noni Madueke is going to improve. I do think he's going to get better. But here's my thing. I only think he's going to get better with regular game time. And this is why I don't mind. Because I doubt he gets regular game time at Chelsea with the options that we already have available. And he's not really making a statement for himself to be getting those regular minutes. At Arsenal, he's not getting those regular minutes unless Saka gets hurt. And if Saka is hurt, Arsenal are already worse by default because Noni's in the lineup instead of Bukayo Saka. This also means that this is an extra position that they can't seriously improve on if they put the money towards getting Noni Madueke. I also believe that right now is probably the highest valuation that we could get for Noni based on how I believe next season's going to go. And I just don't think he's going to get the minutes. I don't even really believe that he's going to like make that jump. I just think he's capable of it. Whether he does it, I'm not sure because I don't think he's going to be starting regularly for us. So, with that all in mind, Noni can go. 50, 60 million, he can leave. I'm fine with that. Absolutely fine with that. And also, like, forgetting all of that, Noni is in between Kudus joining Chelsea. Noni is in the way of that. So forgetting everything else I said, that reason in itself is why he can go. That's why he can leave. Big up, though. No hard feelings. No hate. No none of that. But, yeah, I want Kudus. And, like, None of you are my guy, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Maldini, there has been sources saying that Noni, Kudus would be the Noni replacement. Or that we'd go for Kudus if we sell players and Noni being one of them. So, like, a lot of them have hinted that it would take Noni leaving for us to, like, really make the push for him. Simon Phillips is one of them. Let me see who the others are. Yeah. Like, let me just get the sources just so, like, it can be confirmed. But, like, there has been a lot of people saying that Kudus would be more likely with Madueke leaving. Let me just have the actual ones up. Spurs focuses Kudus. We're going to get to that in a little second. Simon Phillips, there's one. What the? I have to type in Kudus by itself on Pies then. But a lot of them said it's depending on outgoings. Yep, Chelsea have not ruled out swooping for Kudus, but the belief is they need to do some outgoings first. Plays on the right-hand side, so like Noni Madueke makes enough sense. Another one saying it remains to be seen if we get another attacker. West Ham wanting straight cash for him. And a bunch of other sources saying that we're only looking at another attacker if we get a few more outgoings. Nicholas Jackson's name's also on the list with that too. Yeah, Kieran Gill, another one. Chelsea have not ruled out swooping for Kudus, but the belief is they need to do some selling first. And yeah, those are the only ones I have so far. So yeah, Noni, you in the way, mate. Big up. Big up, but you gotta go. Ahmad, Friday. Who knows what could happen by Friday? Who knows what could happen by Friday? Big up, Rajib. Big up, my guy. 38 months as a member. That's crazy, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said, hope Noni goes, Kudus in, and Mike Mignon in. Yo, I'm going to be talking reckless if we bring both of them in. I'm going to be talking reckless. I'm already annoyed with the nerve of people acting like it was crazy for me to say that Arsenal aren't levels clear of us. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They might be better than us, but if they are, it really isn't by much. Liverpool and City are the ones that I'm worried about, and I will maintain that. These motherfuckers ain't done a damn thing to make me feel scared of them. And if they go and get Noni Madueke on top of Kepa Arrizabalaga and just like sideways midfield movements, I don't give a shit. Let them have the start of the season that they have, and if they don't do so well, I could see a little spiral. I could really see a little spiral. James, we are going back for a goalkeeper. We are going back for a goalkeeper. So keep a lookout for that later in the window, probably after the Club World Cup. At this point, probably after the Club World Cup. So, yeah. I said we ain't even on 200 likes. Run up the likes. Don't be a pervert. Don't be a pervert, my guys. No, Sky, we've already seen the Fofana stuff. We dropped that at the start. But big up, bro. Big up. We already spoke about that. Malik Fofana ain't going to go Forest. Malik Fofana is not going to Forest. He's going to go to a UCL club. He's going to go to a UCL club. So, yeah, that ain't happening. That is not happening. And Noni Madueke to Arsenal, that could be happening. That could be happening. And speaking of Arsenal, we do have to say, and we finally can, have the 1st of July wrapped up as Kepa Independence Day, guys. Let's go. The end of an era. Not an era, an era. Thankfully, we don't ever have to hear his name associated with this club anymore. No more T. Kepa, bruv. No more T. Kepa. This would have hit so much nicely a few years ago, but it's better late than never. And I will enjoy the vibes just because I'm glad he ain't associated with my club anymore. Obviously, I can't comment on there because the Arsenal account still has me blocked, but hey, I take that as a badge of honor, mate. I take it as a badge of honor. Check out the intro video. They put a caption saying raising levels. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't think I'll be able to play the audio because, like, the last time I did that for, I think, the lapse thing, we got demonetized until I got rid of it. I'll get rid of that. I don't want to go on your shit website. Where is it? Did they delete it? Oh, here it is. Here to raise the levels. Oh, fucking hell. Here to raise the levels. Kepa Arrizabalaga is a gooner. He is a fucking gooner, bruv. Don't let him take penalties. Don't let him take penalties, bruv. Kepa also dropped a farewell letter on his way out, as he says goodbye to winning trophies. Look, I actually like the fact that he put all of these trophies out there because he's just signified what he's never ever going to touch again in his career. And he says, "Thank you, Chelsea. After 7 unforgettable years, the time has come to close a very special chapter in my life. Chelsea was my home, my family, and the place where I grew both as a footballer and as a person. I arrive full of dreams. I leave with unforgettable memories, titles like the Champions League, Europa League, Super Cup, Club World Cup, but above all, moments shared with incredible people on and off the pitch. Thank you to the coaches, the staff, my teammates, and most of all, you, the fans. Wearing this badge has been an honor and a source of pride. Now a new chapter begins, and I face it with the same passion and commitment as always. I leave with a heart full of gratitude. With love and respect, Kepa Arrizabalaga." Thank you for the kind words. Now piss off. I hope you're never associated with my football club again. I do agree, Triple J. It was a fairer goodbye than Mason Mount, but bye. Sorry. Yeah, we've had some good memories. We've had some fucking bad memories as well. I ain't forgotten 1920. I ain't forgotten both the FA Cup finals. I ain't forgotten about the Carabao Cup final. So, off your pop. I still remember that 2-2 draw against Arsenal. They were down to 10 men. We cooked them all game. They got 2 shots on target, scored both of them and drew. Piss off. Leave. Now, the only good thing you can do for me is bell up Noni and tell him he should be going up to North London too. So, yeah, Arsenal, you can enjoy having the 2 goalkeepers who are the worst at dealing with long shots and all of that. And, yeah, I'm very interested to see what wages he's on. Because I want to know if he's earning the same as Raya or not. Because he was already on, I think, more wages than Raya. So I'll be interested to see what they actually ended up giving him. Because their wage structure is already a fucking mess. Their wage structure is already atrocious. Time will tell, though. Time will tell. Man said with Jackson, I'll be real. Nicholas Jackson can leave the country, bruv. Leave the country. Because I do think Jackson's going to be a problem in 2 or 3 years. We just don't have time to wait for him right now. But I would not want to give that to Arsenal. I'm good. I'm good. For now, it would be funny because him and Havertz could just play hit the fans and all of that. But in a year or two's time, I don't think that joke would be funny anymore. I don't think it'd be funny anymore. So Jackson, you can leave the country if it comes down to it. Leave the country, innit? But yeah. Yeah. Kudus. We haven't spoken about Kudus just yet. Let's get rid of all this Kepa shit and all the Noni stuff. I need to get rid of some of these tabs. So, Mohamed Kudus, what we have heard is that we have not ruled out swooping in for Kudus, but we have to do some selling first, which again is Noni Madueke potentially leaving. West Ham are open to an offer of 60 million, according to The Guardian. I need to check if that's Jacob Steinberg or if it's Matt Law. But if they're looking for an offer of 60 million, our last one was 50, so we aren't even that far off the valuation. And they might even be willing to take that before the 10th of July. But it's between us and Tottenham. And Spurs are already in talks over Kudus as well. Fabrizio said that we've spoken to the agents. We've been very busy with the transfer activity over the weekend, so nothing is imminent, but we have spoken to the agents. But we don't really know where Kudus stands just yet because he's been speaking with Tottenham and he's been speaking with Chelsea. I'm going to be so real. Kudus, if you're a serious individual, you're going to wait. You're going to wait. Do I really have to explain the difference between playing for Chelsea and playing for Tottenham Hotspur? Do I really need to do that? It goes without saying. The level of both institutions, the seriousness of both institutions, the heritage and the history of both institutions, the head-to-head record, everything. If it's us and Tottenham, you know what to do. You know what to do. Wait. Just wait. We've heard enough sources saying that we're expecting bids for Noni Madueke after the Club World Cup. Similarly with Nicholas Jackson and similarly with Nkunku. We are expecting bids for all 3 of them. So, don't rush it. Just wait. Wait. What are Tottenham going to offer you? Oh, yeah, they won a trophy last season. Tell them do it again. And wait, because they won't. Oh, what about Felix? Felix goes without saying, James, innit? Felix goes without saying. He didn't even get brought to the Club World Cup. So he's just being left there. So he's just got to figure out his own future. Yeah, Don, that's one thing they can offer. Beyonce tickets. That's one thing they can offer. But Kudus really and truly just has to wait for us. Because if Noni leaves, and I kind of expect him to leave, we're going to go in for him. We've wanted him since he was at Ajax. We like him for his versatility. And if Noni leaves, we're just going to like him as a right-wing option. And he's a clear upgrade. Goes without saying. Daniel, I've just seen what you sent me. Fuck off, is that true? No way, man. He didn't even get a 1-minute intro. Ain't no way. That cannot be true, bruv. I'm subbed to Turkish as well. I'm going to try find that. There ain't no way that he did a 30-second one. Did he take it down? Oh my gosh, no, it is a 30-second one. Aye. No. Let's give it a wash. Let's give it a watch. It's only 30 seconds. I'm gonna hit a like. Nah, that's crazy, bruv. That is crazy work.
Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Another welcome video. I say another one because it's 1st of July, 2nd of July. It's time. PSR, no longer a worry. So the signings can now come in thick and fast. And hopefully they are, because I've got a few welcome vids ready in the bank. And this is another one, as you can see from the thumbnail, as you can see from the title. It's welcome Kepa, Arrizabalaga. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Love for the love. Nothing more to say.
Short and sweet, bruv. Man just said welcome, and yeah, that's it, bruv. That's it. I don't give a damn past that. That's it. Keep it real, man. Keeping it real. I respect it. I respect it. So we're going to be doing a lot of these, but yeah, just welcome Kepa. And I rate it. I rate it. Yeah, Aries, he didn't even get the whole 30 seconds. He just got Kepa to Arrizabalaga joined Arsenal. Welcome to Arsenal. We'll be back later. Nothing more to say. Respect, man. That is an incredible... That might be the best fucking welcome video I've seen on YouTube in years. Yeah, at least he was more honest than the Arsenal admin. At least he was more honest than him. Speaking of honesty, our guy, one of our favorite signings has started talking.
Lukaku.
Man like Lukaku. Man like Lukaku has opened his fucking big ass lips again. We gotta talk about fucking Lukaku, bruv. We gotta talk about fucking Lukaku. Because now he's talking about how he wanted to come back to Chelsea and we didn't let him. We didn't let him. That says a Braille. Yeah, there is Braille. There is Braille on there, I think. And also every... No, yeah, it is Braille. It is. I think that was just on the advertising boards. So, Lukaku has spoken again. Let's listen in, guys. Let's listen in.
Je dan rekening mee houden op zo'n momenten inderdaad waar dat je zegt van als ik daar iets zeg, dan schiet ik mezelf misschien in de voet voor bepaalde transfers.
Nee, maar kijk, ik heb een voorbeeld. Dus toen ik bij Chelsea zat, na de dinges, na de... Nee. Na die Champions League finale, toch?
Ja.
Ik ga terug naar Chelsea. Ik zeg, ik wil een kans. In de eerste ploeg. Zij sturen mij naar de beker. Wat komt er buiten in de media? Ik wil weg. Nee, ik wou niet weg. Snap je?
I said I didn't want to leave.
Ook eens een interview hebt gegeven. Was het bij Chelsea dat je dan over Inter spreekt?
Ja.
En dat heeft dan proporties genomen. Dat
Ja,
niet
maar dat is het
waren.
probleem. Kijk, weet je, in Engeland hebben ze een bepaalde perceptie van mij. Snap je? Omdat ik zeg waar het op staat. Als je denkt, dat is het probleem.
Dat je dan over
I'm talking about the interview now.
Inter spreekt.
Ja.
Also, it's not in English. That's why the volume's low, because I'm also trying not to, like, see if it gets flagged.
En dat heeft dan proporties genomen. Dat
Ja,
niet
maar dat is
normaal
het
waren.
probleem. Kijk, weet je, in Engeland hebben ze een bepaalde perceptie van mij. Snap je? Omdat ik zeg waar het op staat. Als je in Engeland niet zo stapt, niet het lijntje volgt hoe dat zij willen. Allee, stel eens voor je zegt van ja, oké, ik wil vertrekken. Wat is je antwoord? Oh yeah, you get a contract.
Maar
Oké, wat is een contract? Snap je wat ik bedoel?
So he's wait, I didn't even clock the last stuff, but he's saying like in England, if you don't talk the way you want to talk or walk the way you want to walk, they start getting annoyed about you. But you literally said that you were going back to Roberto Martinez and like you didn't fuck with Tuchel's style of play. And then after the end of the season, it came out that you had been negotiating with Inter Milan all throughout 2022. So how does that make sense? And talks about wanting to return. Hold up. First up, big up to Brooklyn Blue. I appreciate the £20 donation. Big up to you, my guy. I appreciate that so much. He says DMs. I'm gonna go to those DMs when I send the link out in about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna keep a lookout. If you want the link, I'll send that over. Just camera on, please. Just because it's your first time. Camera on, please. But big up Brooklyn Blue. So he's been talking about how he wanted to come back. But it's like he doesn't know that there was still sources talking about this entire situation back then, and they are very easy to find, my friend. They are very easy to find. So, the first one, we were already planning to ask Lukaku to come back. This is from Matt Law. We'll ask Lukaku whether or not he wants to revive his Chelsea career under Pochettino, as the club have not ruled out the possibility of his return. Even a few days after, Maurizio Pochettino is open to working with Romelu Lukaku. Talks are delayed now until after the Champions League final. The same Champions League final that he was talking with Juventus on the day of, if you remember the Di Marzio quotes that were going around that time. That's why Inter Milan told him that he's no longer in their plans in a 30-second phone call. That was also reported. What was also reported, well, not even reported, it was just said by Pochettino in one of the pressers. Due back on the 12th, 13th of July. Expects him to come into the office and say hello, just like all the new arrivals to training have done. But then, Pochettino said he expects to see Lukaku back, but the goalposts have been moved. He has no intention of returning to training, and his date has been pushed back to July 17th, bruv. And also, why the hell did he even deserve a chance after sabotaging our season? The brother showed no signs of improving behind the scenes. No signs at all. And that was clear with the way that he handled the whole Inter Milan situation while he was even on loan there. There was even other sources saying that he was trying to push for another loan back there. June 16th. Lukaku's annoyed that Chelsea aren't sanctioning another loan deal to Inter Milan. Monse did return to Cobham late. I'm not saying he didn't return. He returned late. He was meant to be back on the 12th, 13th. It got pushed to July 17th because he didn't want to return back. And anyway, like he would have lasted a fucking minute in Poch's pressing system anyway. His hamstrings would have been turned into fucking, I don't know, cheddar or some bullshit. But now he's making this sort of waffle about how he said he wanted a chance. Where? Not a single report around that time. It don't even have to be Matt Law. It don't even have to be Matt Law. There weren't a single report around them times talking about him wanting to come back and work or being open to coming back and work. Now he just wants to make himself look like the good guy in this situation and try and like bring back some revisionism or some bullshit. We aren't hearing it. We don't believe the story. We don't believe none of that. Monster, you want the link? Cool. When I send the link, I'll drop it to you as well, my guy. I'll drop it to you as well. I'm going to send it in about 5 or 10 minutes. I think I've gone through nearly everything by this point. But yeah, Brooklyn Blue, you as well. We're going to send that to you too. But yeah, Lukaku. Go fuck yourself, bruv. Sincerely. I speak on behalf of the fan base. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. We got a little bit from The Athletic as well that we need to get into. They've got a transfer deal sheet from Chelsea that's dropped over the last couple of hours. So we already know Gittins has joined up with Chelsea for the medical. That's expected to be announced soon. Don't know which one gets announced first, him or João Pedro. We are still monitoring Ekitike, Kudus, and Garnacho. I don't really see why we'd end up going back in for Ekitike or Garnacho at this point. A defender is also a possibility. We've been linked to the likes of Hato. We've been linked with Silva over the last couple of days. That'll be something that we look at later on in the window. Chelsea made no bid to sign Nick Woltermad, and we hold no interest in Emi Martinez despite being linked. And I'm not surprised about Emi Martinez at all. Like, if we weren't even going to spend 20 million on Mike Mignon, are we going to spend even more on Martinez, who I think is older than him? I don't think we're going to do it. Petrovic, gentleman's agreement to leave for 25 million. We already know about that. Slonina under consideration to be the third choice behind Sanchez and Jorgensen, but could be loaned or sold dependent on what happens with Penders. But Penders should be going on loan anyway. Chelsea have made it clear that Achimpong will not be sold, but are considering loaning Tyreek George, who has interest from many clubs. And Chelsea want him to develop. I wouldn't even want to sell George. I'd rather a loan. Let him get regular game time at a club somewhere. Raise up the valuation a little bit. And unless he shows something generational, he'll probably have to leave. And yeah, we can make more money off that than selling him now. Saudi Pro League clubs have inquired about João Felix. We heard about Neom FC looking at them. And Nkunku is admired by Man United as well as clubs in Europe. Jackson and Noni both attracting interest, not considered untouchable. Kellyman being lined up for a loan. Pires and Amugu are going on loan to Strasbourg. Hiu is expected to leave on loan too. And Sterling, Chilwell, Broya, Disasi, Vega, and Chukwuemeka are all back at the club and are all up for sale. All up for sale. All in all, I don't think there's anything there that we're too surprised with. Maybe like Tyreek George being on loan is the biggest news of that. Content with what we have. Any additions will be dependent on who leaves. Again, Noni Madueke. And there's a lot of individuals in the squad that could depart this window. Cool. Yeah, no, I didn't bring the screen up. I didn't bring the screen up. So at least that ain't no glitch. That was deliberate. What's happening with Sterling? God knows. I wouldn't blame Chelsea for just being resigned to not selling him. With those wages and his refusal to want to leave the city, he ain't going nowhere. Troops has dropped a Kepa video. All right, cool. I'm going to be the first comment. Madueke video. We want Noni Madueke video. We want Noni Madueke to Arsenal video. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm in my bag right now. But it's a lie, guys. It's not true, everybody. It's a fib. But are they gods, guys? We love this game, man. We fucking love this game. Have we gone through everything? Yes, we have. Right. Link is going out, people. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button.
That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule. That's not Jabo. That's not Jabo. That's not Lule. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n máa lulẹ̀ Noni. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n máa lulẹ̀ lọ níṣẹ́ o. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n ti jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n máa jábọ̀ lọ́nà. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Àwọn tí ò tó délé. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n jábọ̀ 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 lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀. Wọ́n jábọ̀ 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 lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n ti jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n ti jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n máa lulẹ̀ Noni. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n máa lulẹ̀ lọ níṣẹ́ o. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n ti jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Wọ́n máa jábọ̀ lọ́nà. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Àwọn tí ò tó délé. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal jábọ̀. Arsenal lulẹ̀. Wọ́n jábọ̀ 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 lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀. Wọ́n jábọ̀ 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 lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀ lulẹ̀.
Lovely stuff. Yes, Nathan. Yes, Brooklyn Brew, man.
Yeah, big
How's
up, Russ.
everybody?
Big up.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Yourself?
Oh, it's been a great couple of days, man. The Club World Cup's feeling just that bit more doable.
Yeah,
The
some big
transfer news
scopes,
is
huh?
looking good.
Caught life in a crazy way.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
that's
you
true.
feeling, Brooklyn Brew? Great to have you on the show, man.
Yeah, big up, Brooklyn.
No. Don't say great to me. It's great to be on your guys' show. You guys are
Mutual honor, man.
the fucking best. You don't understand. I've been watching you guys for years. This is the best fucking fan base and all of this shit. Everybody else full of fucking wine. Actually, I like Newcastle fans. Everybody else I feel like is a fucking whiner all the goddamn time. These motherfuckers do nothing but whine. They're fucking deluded. Like they can't admit true things or facts. And it's like we got smart and we got funny ass motherfuckers on this shit. I don't even know these people though on us. So I want to make fun of them. Like I could think like the only thing shorter than Turkish is fucking welcome video for Kepa is fucking troops, baby. That's the only thing I could do. I don't know.
I'm waiting for him to accept the inevitable, innit?
Yeah, we know it.
All out there. Big up Scott as well, bro. Hope you're good. What did you want to get off your chest about Lukaku and Kepa, bro?
Yeah, I've just been thinking about this dude, Lukaku. First of all, greatest heel that we have in sports right now. I like a little bit of I like my players to be a little deluded, right? Because you want them to be deluded with greatness sometimes, because sometimes that just crazy belief that you're the fucking best helps you as a player. And I'll say that like with respect to like Zlatan.
Oh, you need an ego for sure. Yeah.
He believes he is a gift from God. And you know what? Sometimes that guy has done divine fucking things on the field that only somebody that maybe did get touched by the finger of God could do. And he believes that. And it's incredible. That man got a jersey from LeBron James, signed his own name on the jersey, and sent it back to LeBron James. And that's like as G a move as you could fucking possibly do.
Yo, Lewis, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, we got his attorney. I love that. All right. You can respond to the allegation.
Well,
all right, but the charges are being stated right now. We'll get the bailiff to start listing out the charges. We'll get the jury in the jury box. I think this dude is going to jail. I really do.
Yeah, it looks bang to rights, bro.
I think, and listen, nobody can deny, and that's not what we're going to do as a fan base. We're not going to deny that Lukaku has skills, right? He's one of the greatest players I've ever seen. The guy is a good striker. He pulled Megan the Stallion. Like, there are a lot of reasons to respect Roma.
He's had a great career, regardless of how it worked out.
It's fucking Alzheimer's. because he's acting like he
just
did
won
not
the
sit
league,
at
bro.
a
He just
fucking
won the league.
interview. He acted like he did not sit in an interview talking about his ex-girlfriend in front of his current girlfriend. And I'm sorry, my brother, if you don't want to leave, you don't talk about your fucking ex-girlfriend in front of your current girlfriend, or she's gonna be like, you're fucking out. So don't sit on the couch now and telling me that you didn't want to leave because you wanted to act fucking stupid and have a conversation about how much you want to die on the field playing in fucking Inter Milan. So go ahead, go die on the fucking field, but shut the fuck up, man. Like you're out of your goddamn mind. And Kepa's fucking move to Arsenal should have been a footnote in some classified paper next to somebody selling a goddamn shelf. I don't even want to see Kepa's shit on my goddamn X feed. It's a footnote. He was a competitor. I get that. He was not really that great as a keeper, but I appreciated the competitive spirit. I remember one time he got into it with Rudiger. And man, you got to be a tough dude to get into it, Rudiger. Rudiger is not a soft motherfucker. Yeah. So
didn't he bang him in the face?
Yeah, there was a beef over
practice. Bang no one in the face.
But it was one of those things. It's like, all right, that's how just boys do in practice. Sometimes they bang. That's fine. But honestly, we got to move on from that. I mean, we got enough keepers to keep us busy for the next 20 fucking years to talk about. And
that's right.
So yeah, that's enough from me. That's my introduction to the channel. I just had that shit on. I was like, I got to talk to these fellas, man.
Oh, it's always great to hear your stars. You're always welcome on as well, man. Hey, Monster, I want to hear your side of this whole Lukaku thing. What are you saying, bro?
Listen, man, we don't exactly know what was going on, but if you remember, right, Czech said, this is before Czech left, when Bowley bought it, because this period is when Bowley bought the club, right? When Bowley bought the club, Czech did the interview, and he said, in that interview, he said in the interview, they asked him about Lukaku and the whole drama, and Czech said, "Oh, we're expecting him to come back during the preseason or whatever." Right? That's what Czech said. I didn't say this. You can go back and check it. It's on YouTube somewhere. You'll find it.
Czech said he expects him to come back.
Yeah, it's out there. He was supposed to come back, right? The club decided to let him go. He did come back and train. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, they came back together. They isolated them and made them train separately, right? So you can't say he didn't want to come back. He might. I think he did want to come back, but then they decided, nah, he's gonna go, blah blah, and then he left. The club had already decided who they were letting go of. They the same thing with Mount. Mount wanted to come back, but they decided it's time to go, and then Mount left. And
is that when he said, "I have full confidence Lukaku will bounce back and have a strong season"?
Is that you talk about Czech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2022 though. That was before he went on loan to Inter.
No.
Had the disrespect already occurred? Because I think
when did he? Sorry, hold on. When did he?
That was June 2022. The quote you're talking about.
No, it was before, just before he left, just before Czech left. So it was when Bowley took over.
Yeah, that would be 2022.
Yes.
Yeah. So when are we talking about?
You just don't want to accept it.
He's talking about the year after, when he came back from the Champions League final.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
No, we've got the timelines mixed up. That's what this whole discourse is. Yeah. We've got the timelines mixed up. You're thinking 2022. I'm talking 2023.
We gotta get.
Okay, cool. I mean, listen, even 2023, the club. If you notice during that period, the club had already decided what players were going to leave and what players were going to stay. A lot of them, they had isolated them and made them train elsewhere. Mount, Ziyech,
I would have one of them. Lukaku in the fucking Arctic Circle if I could have. I didn't want.
Hey, that's your prerogative, you know what I mean?
He's the one that disrespected the club. You don't want to let people stay at your house if they disrespected you.
I mean, it depends on what you can. You guys are a bit emotional, you know what I mean? What you guys consider disrespect, I don't know.
I will.
So wait. Sorry, can I want to clear the timeline also as well for Captor Savić. That was the same. If you're talking about 2023 after Inter Milan, that's the same time he was playing for Inter Milan, getting ready for the final, but also talking to Juventus. At the same time, remember that, people.
Players talk to teams
Mr.
all
I
the
love
time. That ain't nothing new. Players talk to teams all the time.
No, Monster, Mr. Savić. Juventus is literally Inter Milan's second biggest rival right before a Champions League final. And that same winter, he said how much he loved Inter Milan and why he loved them and he wanted to die for them compared to Chelsea. So now you've gone to Inter Milan, your first love. While the Champions League final is going to be played in a day or two, you're literally talking to their second biggest rival in their history. Besides,
do we have confirmation that he was talking?
Yes, it did. It was tweets. Why
that was from
DiMarzio. There's literally tweets about this
from a tier 5 source. I hear it, bro. I hear it.
The guy who just got his timelines mixed up.
DiMarzio in 2023. Come on, what are we doing there, man?
Weren't he good for Italian clubs around them times, though?
No. DiMarzio's been shit since like 2020 or so, man. Come on, let's be serious, dog. Let's be serious, dog.
Let me go back. But all the other stuff was that he was also pushing for a loan back. Pochettino wanted to use him. He wanted to speak to him. They never had a conversation, and then he arrived back late for training.
Yeah, but you could blame. I mean, listen, him arriving late for training makes
his narrative, guys.
Hold on.
It's not true.
Him arriving late for training kind of makes sense considering he, what do you call it? He went to a Champions League final. That makes sense.
No, but
right?
he wasn't asked for the 1st of July though. It was meant to be like 11th or 12th. He came back 17th.
So 4 days later. Come on, bro. Yeah. And it's not like Chelsea or anyone
later than when the manager asked.
Look at the time he came back, right? He came back at the same time. Ziyech came back. He came at the same time. Callum Hudson-Odoi, because they were training together at Cobham, right? If you remember.
Yeah.
They were training at the same period. That's when they asked them to come to Chelsea to train. And also, Inter Milan, let me correct this for you. Inter Milan did not reject Lukaku. Lukaku rejected Inter Milan. Let's get it right. He rejected Inter Milan. Let's not twist up the truth and blah.
Where's your source with that? Is that DiMarzio too, tier 5, or what's your source?
That's not DiMarzio. That comes from Inter Milan's president. That's where that comes from.
When did this rejection occur?
From the source himself, the president of Inter Milan.
Can you tell me which year? Because you got the last year mixed up.
The same year we're talking about. The same year we're talking about. That year.
Are you sure? Because you were unsure about the.
I'm 100% sure.
It's not hard.
Do you want me to find it?
Yes, because you were wrong about the last one. So yeah,
I'll bring it up one second.
I'm curious how the Napoli fans feel right now because he's essentially doing to them exactly what he did to us, kind of.
Also,
right?
when Lukaku returned, the rest of the squad were already off for the US tour.
And wait, why would Lukaku deny his first love when he was begging for his first love from Chelsea? Anyway? Explain that to me.
Why would he come back to that point anyway? Why?
Yeah, didn't he love Inter Milan? Wait, why did he deny it? Why, if you're saying Lukaku said no to Inter Milan, why would he say no to his first love?
He loved Inzaghi.
Remember, he loved Inter Milan. I love Inter Milan. My love of my life. I went to a Champions League final where I blocked 2 goals.
I love Inter Milan.
I love Inter Milan.
Can you stop talking over me, man?
Bro,
these are funny comments.
But yeah,
even if you go with Monster's point, it doesn't make sense. Because if you're saying he rejected Inter Milan, you mean the same Inter Milan side he was sucking off to go to from Chelsea this season, joins them to go to a final.
Hey, look, if you, I've got it right here, bro. It says they were trying to call him. He was refusing their calls, right? Hold on, let me bring it up. Because this guy don't even know what he's talking. He's just waffling. He don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's just
weren't you waffling about 2022 and 2023?
You're waffling, bro. You're waffling. All right. You need to get your facts straight. I tell you, come to court with the facts. Don't come with your feelings, bro. Feelings don't matter in court.
You have feelings for Lukaku. We know that for years.
I'm not you, bro. I don't listen. I don't know what type of time you on. You on that Diddy time, bro. You know what I mean? I am not on that kind of time.
All over the place with that baby oil, brother.
Everybody,
no.
If you listen closely, you can actually listen to Lukaku's nuts swimming.
I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Monster, get the fuck out of here, nigga, with this revisionist.
Why for that, man?
Ugly ass little boy.
Talking about this dude.
Yeah,
this dude's been part of a club for years. I'm sick of talking about this.
You coming in here like, nigga, who sent you?
Talk about Kudus.
Lukaku?
Listen, Lukaku.
Who sent you?
Or Noni, one of the two.
Who sent Monster? You ain't been in the Chelsea channel in 18 months.
Show some respect.
You ain't been in the Chelsea channel in
Show some
18 months.
respect.
Lukaku interview come out, and here you come, breath stinking of his seed bag. Get out of here with this
you, bro.
bullshit.
What's the time over there? Like 5 o'clock? Bro, go brush your teeth,
No, it's
man.
12.
Nah, it ain't 5. It's 12:30,
Go brush
dickhead.
your teeth.
12:30.
And Lukaku brushed your teeth with his balls because you coming in here trying to hype him back up. Fuck that nigga.
He just want to
He's
leave.
here trying to rewrite history about. I didn't want to leave. That nigga was. He told Inter Milan, "Don't leave. I'll be back." Get that bitch ass nigga. I tried to defend his bitch ass too.
He just wanted
Guess
to leave.
what?
Just wanted to
He
leave.
turned out to be a bitch ass nigga. That's all. It is what it is. You gotta defend
with a
him.
league title. With a league title. A bitch ass nigga with a league title.
He is. I can show you tweets of me saying Chelsea fans are wrong about Lukaku. He's not
What
a
is
loser.
this rainbow guy doing here, man?
He's not a loser. He's a good
Monster,
football
why
player,
are you gay?
but he's
Why are
still
you
the
gay,
bitch ass
Monster?
nigga. You could be
Queen
two
of
things
the
could be the same.
LGTV. Queen of the LGBT.
Wow, Monster, why are you gay, Monster? Why are you
Queen
gay?
of the LGTV
Yeah.
community.
Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
When I
Why
snap
are
my
you gay
fingers,
for Lukaku? Why are you
Why
gay
you
for
gay?
Lukaku?
community.
Alex, why you gay, Alex?
One star. Why are you gay? Who's
Why
gay?
are you gay,
You are
Monster?
gay.
Lewis, listen, man. We took into the Champions League final. We won a league with Napoli. You know, these guys, they can talk who they want.
with Napoli.
Bro,
What
I'm
do you mean
getting
with
serious.
Napoli?
No, well, we know Lukaku's had a legendary career in spite of Chelsea. No one's going to argue that.
Listen,
I want to know why. I want to know why is this Monster guy saying we? Are you French?
Yeah,
With
he's
Napoli, I
French.
thought you.
I'm French.
Yeah, he's French.
I'm French.
That's what he's carrying. Lukaku's wee today.
When he talks Napoli, he talks we. What is that? What is that?
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You sitting here going with this revision. I saw that interview. I'm like, yo, what is this fucking dude talking about? Like, yo, just go away. You left. You proved your point. You a winner. You a good player. This shit didn't work out here because you's a bitch ass nigga. That's why. It didn't work.
We're winning league titles. We got UCL.
All of that's true. All of that's true. All of that's true. You know what else?
Why is Lukaku has to do with all of
Hey,
that?
Monster. Epstein was a billionaire. You know what else he was?
I don't know, bro. I don't
So
know.
yeah, Lukaku's a winner. You know what else he is?
I don't know. I don't go there.
Yeah, that's what he is.
I
He's
just-
a bitch ass nigga.
I want to know
playing for Chelsea and started twerking for Inter Milan. His first year in a $100 million contract. Get him the fuck out of here. I don't care if we was playing him out of position. I don't care how mad he was. None of that matters. You can't do what he did. You can't. You cannot go. And I don't agree with it. I agree Lukaku is a good football player. We were playing him wrong. All of that I agree with. But he lost me when that interview came out and he literally said, oh, Lautaro, don't leave. I'll be back. Man, get your bitch ass out of here. If that was on the set, on the dead homies, we would have shot that nigga. We wouldn't have beat him up. We would have shot that nigga and threw him on the fucking side of the train tracks. Because he's a traitor. He's a snake. That's literally snake. He's a snake, bro. He's a snake.
You know, snakes go places, bro.
Yeah, they do. You know what snakes also do, according to Christians? Ruin humanity, motherfucker. That's why he ain't got legs no more. Snakes used to walk.
Sammy the bull.
In the Bible, snakes used to walk. Motherfucker, they ain't got legs now.
Sammy the Bull's a snake. He's out here living life. You know, he
is living life. You know, he is. Nobody's denying that, but he's still a bitch ass nigga. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, if you
somebody tell me the date that Napoli won the league. I'm gonna go search and find my tweet that I tweeted. You'll see my tweet. I said Lukaku's a fucking winner. Chelsea fans, y'all can say what y'all want. He left and won 2 Scudettos. He's Belgium's all-time leader. He has over 100 goals in the Prem. This dude is not just a decent footballer. He's
at the same time he's Monster's boyfriend.
Good footballer, but he's still a bitch ass nigga. It doesn't change. Yeah,
he is Monster's boyfriend.
Look at that. Look, if that sound like somebody who's hating, that's May 23rd. But he's still a bitch ass nigga. It doesn't change. He's a baller. I keep it funky, bro. I keep it real. I keep it real. When I
just want to know, seriously, this is the serious conversation.
It makes me upset.
Jimmy, take a breath. Take a breather, Jimmy. Take a breather.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish.
Monster. I want to know why all of a sudden, after this interview, you resurrected from the dead that you
because Lukaku sent him a cash app. That fucking pin hit his fucking account.
Seriously, I just want to know. That's some crazy rainbow shit that you on with Lukaku.
I got the bird.
Right?
I got the bird.
Oh, the bird
was being released.
That's not a bird, man. That's not a bird.
It's a bird, Alex. It's a bird's eye view. It's a fucking vulture. That's how you eat the dead. That's what kind of bird. You ain't a good bird. You're not a
like the Undertaker. He just rise from the dead for a sudden about Lukaku.
Monster is a wicked bastard because he know what he's doing. He's actually celebrating on y'all head top. That's what he's doing. He's celebrating the Lukaku fucking Scudetto, but he just wasn't here the day it happened. Y'all should be in here kicking his ass.
There's only two things then when Monster becomes a dancer at Michael Jackson's video of those resurrected. It's when Tuchel loses the games, all of a sudden you can see this fraud tweeting. And when Lukaku's doing some madness. That's the only two times you see Monster dancing that what's the name? Michael Jackson song. What's that? When they come out of the grave. That's you, Monster.
Yeah,
that's you.
Somebody do a suicide check on Monster. I mean, I think this.
Why we should do a check? Let him pull the trigger. We don't care.
Lukaku always wins.
When you hear the click, don't resist.
Lukaku's gonna save him. Don't worry. Lukaku's there.
When you hear the click, don't resist. Just keep pushing the trigger. Nobody's
forcing it, to be fair.
I've ever heard.
Oh, thriller. Thank you. There's the thriller. Yeah, Monster is a thriller. Dancer, background dancer.
No, just quickly, I'm going to go through a few of these super chats, guys, so you go past the Lukaku stuff. Big up Chelsea, saying bit late to the stream, but big up Lewis. Hope the players' shoulders are fine. It's tough to represent the whole country by themselves in a Club World Cup. But, brother, we're used to representing the whole country in Europe. No one else can do the fucking job over there. So, it's only ever going to be us, innit? Big up Chelsea. Big up my guy. Big up Go AM saying breaking. Monsters collected the final brown envelope Infinity Stone for Lukaku's PR team. All mad. He also says if the club don't fit, you must quit. From Lonstar Cochrane? Not sure who that one is, but big up. Brendan saying this is a grown man on a laptop twerking for Lukaku. And he says, bro's part of the Lukaku GTBQ community. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Big up for the guys that donated. Big up to every single one of you, man.
Oh, he's calling himself Lukaku attorney. You spell ABC with ABD.
Monster, he loves Lukaku, but he's also hating Jorginho and Tuchel.
I'm okay with him hating on Jorginho.
I'm with you with that as well, man. Betlinelli can hold that, you calendar planner. Hold that, bro.
Monster, I know you're shameless, but seriously.
I'm pissed at
Vertical Monster is also known in the community. Jimmy, do you know that Monster also known as in the community vertical and horizontal football? That's what.
I don't mind him crashing out on Jorginho. But
we aligned in that. We aligned in that.
Listen. If Tuchel would have smoked weed instead of sniffing lines, he'd still be out coach.
Man, we got to crash his eye. Crashings is over, bro. It's over.
What do you mean crashings, man?
Alex, you gotta find a new home.
I've been home. This is the problem. You
need a new home.
Why did I call you a thriller dancer? Because you resurrect on the two things. People are still alive. People alive. You just show up 2 times a day, 2 times an event.
Hey, monster.
You resurrect when Lukaku resurrects. You resurrect when Lukaku resurrects.
Crashings is over, man. It's time.
What is crashing? Don't divert from
you know what's crazy? Lukaku's gonna do all this.
We all remember when Potter became a manager and this fraud of the human being called himself DTTQQQ, whatever your name is, Monster, you told us that when Potter comes in, it's going to be horizontal, vertical attacking style because
I
you
didn't say
hated
that.
on Tuchel
That's
so
not
much.
why- that's not how I
All
said it.
we saw is
That's
you
not how I said it.
horizontal rainbow.
Allow it.
All we saw is
That's
you
not how I said it.
horizontal rainbow.
Allow it.
Everybody's allowed a howler. That was his howler. That was his.
No. His howler was when he said Lukaku is better than Haaland. That's when
I
we
didn't say
started.
that. I did
You
not say
always
that.
said that.
That's not what I said.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what
you
you
did.
said.
That's
Shut
not
up,
why. Yeah,
you
you did.
lion.
Yeah, you did. No, I didn't.
You did. You
That's
said
not what I said.
you'd rather have Lukaku at Chelsea because he's proven in the Premier League.
Look, you didn't see Lewis disappear?
Why did you? Did you or did you not used to have a YouTube channel that you all of a sudden removed it?
No, he.
Like
Hey,
Epstein's
Monster,
list.
give me that channel. You got like 20K
Like
over there? Give me that
that,
shit.
that channel disappeared like Epstein's list.
Yeah, Monster, what happened? You know what? You know what?
When Trump released the files, I'll bring my channel back.
Nah,
Until
Lukaku
then-
fucking sponsors your channel. That's why you shut it down. When he left Chelsea, you shut your channel down. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
When Trump releases the Epstein files,
What does
I'll
Trump
release
has to
the
do
channel.
with anything? You've been gay for 5 years. Trump wasn't in the charge then.
Why are you
You've
gay?
been gay for Lukaku was then. Trump wasn't in charge. You've been gay for Lukaku for longer than Trump is president.
Hey, Alex, 1 second. One star. What one for the pesky minion of yours called Mike, man? How is he?
The what?
Your
Fatur.
pesky minions. I don't know, your boyfriend Mike. Mike. I don't know
Listen,
what
man,
he said in it.
Mike is in a hibernation. He'll be back. Don't worry, he'll be back.
Oh, who needs to resurrect for him to come out? Is Jorginho need to come back? Is that when he will come out of his?
Hey, I miss you, Monster, man. I miss you, man.
Look, you can tell me this guy never been touched by Down syndrome. Look at those eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Monster, I miss
Look
you,
at those guys. Like put him. Lewis, put those eyes back. Put those eyes. I don't care this time. Look at those eyes. Look at.
Just
Look
smiling,
at those
man.
eyes.
He's just smiling.
Staring
man.
into nothing.
His eyes have disappeared and
How about
nothingness.
10
And
Just
you know,
staring into nothing.
you can. Those people never have stress in their life. They
just
they
staring
have
into
to
a
put
world
the
of
or-
nothingness.
Is that why he's so good at penalties?
They look for the orange box, orange
How
juice
is he
box,
good at
and they're
football?
happy.
Yo, put that picture back. How the fuck is that guy good at football? Put it back, yo. How is he good at football?
That is kind of true.
Hey, he's a Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or number 2, man.
Number 3. Get out of here. Third. He was third.
Was it number 3?
Yeah, number 3. Lampard was number 1,
still
but nobody brings Lampard for some reason. Lampard's number
Yeah,
2.
Lampard was number 2.
Yeah. And nobody brings Lampard in the conversation. But every time this Down syndrome
That's only Lewis's prop. I've never heard nobody else prop J5 with that. Only Lewis.
Nah.
Because he went Arsenal, innit? You could go like keep quiet about it when he goes. Now he's left though. So
Hey, I was up last night watching that game. Yo, if you missed that game last night,
you know what? I actually thought we'd give City a game with that high line, bruv.
Anybody will. That their defense is the same as last year. Wide open. Saturday night special. Red light
I
this
swear,
year.
man, I still can't believe we let it go of what's his name?
Their defense is so horrible. They're gonna have.
We didn't give him a second year, man. Koulibaly, man. Second year, man.
I can't believe we gave up on Koulibaly. No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Koulibaly last night. Oh my god. Oh my.
To be fair, we're only on like 300k or something with us.
I don't care. That pot tax. That was pot of Koulibaly.
By the way, did you see? We always played him on the left.
Do
Do you see how he plays on the right side of the?
Oh, he's fucking amazing, bro.
Oh, but he is the left-sided defender.
I know, but he's better at the right side. Even in Napoli, he played in the right
In Napoli,
side.
he played the right with the left foot. Yep.
That's the funny part, gay monster.
Napoli,
He is
on
the
right
left
side
side,
with the left foot.
but on the right side, he plays for some reason better.
Mm-hmm.
I want front though. Like out of all the centre backs, he was the worst performing one. I get.
No, but
yeah, but that's
hold
like
on,
a
hold on.
year,
But they should
Lewis.
have given him. They
should have given him another year.
Of course, you always look at fucking. Look at
remember the
Cucurella's season was
Lewis?
worse than his. What are we talking about? Cucurella's first season was god awful. It was terrible.
Even Casado's first year.
We had less players to compete on that left side than we did in terms of centre back options.
You have to. The problem is you have to give. Listen, it was his first time in the country.
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
him a year to adjust. They didn't even give him that.
No, I wouldn't have minded it, but like I also get us just
No.
cashing in
We're
and
not
getting our
saying
money back.
that his first season was not was decent or something. He was shite. Like he made
And I'm not saying
Badiashile
you guys are
types
wrong
and
either.
decisive type mistakes.
I'm not
He
saying
made
you guys are wrong
Haaland.
either for saying he could have got a second year, but I just think like getting your money back and getting those wages off the bill, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine with
That was
that.
And now
but
we
then we
have
were
cheaper
worse. We
players.
were worse the
They
next
saw him
year.
as an
Next year
asset.
was
and
very
we
worse.
could get him off the
We
books.
signed.
They
We
could get
signed.
money for him.
Man, we signed the center back who just won the championship. He left Conte and came to Potter. Fuck, we talking about? He left Conte and came to Potter.
That's a great point.
At this dysfunction with that dysfunctional team. Come on, man. We're not doing this. I keep trying to tell you. Just because somebody come to Chelsea and don't play well, that don't mean they can't play football.
He wasn't with
Out of this
Yeah,
idea
no,
that
I'm not
somebody
saying
do
that
bad at
either.
your club, and then that mean they can't play football. Oh, he didn't do
I'm
good
not
here,
saying
man.
that either.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that be the overall sentiment when somebody don't do well here. And I can understand that they come here and do 2-3 years and don't do well. Yeah, one season. How many players we seen go places and have one bad season?
And the coach is all about feelings. Hey guys, let's talk about.
I think the timing was it was bad.
Play fucking football, not worry about feelings.
The timing was bad. The new manager came in with a lot of players, that supposed to be being a better players. It was too confusing time. That's why it was a confused time. We just lost the club.
There was a lot going on. It was a lot
needed
going
time
on.
to adjust, man, because he said it. He said the speed of the Premier League was a lot.
Yeah.
So he needed like a year to fully get to grips of the.
I agree. He was really bad that season. There's no denying it. He was bad. But out of everything that was then and now, you can see that doesn't matter what was. It's still better to have that kind of players in your vocabulary.
Yep.
Those players are bring experience, and they bring how you say it, comfort. The next players play. You see what I'm saying? Same with Thiago Silva.
Yep.
I don't like him how he played in the possession base, like when we are too slow. But this manager plays the same crap. Might as well keep him. You see what I'm saying? I didn't like the Thiago Silva in the back for one reason. We slowly progress. Now we're doing that without Thiago Silva, and he was good when we're doing that. So now without him, we shite. I have to see Colwell doing the freaking gymnastics like he's running on a beam. Like no, man.
He's got a lot better recently.
Yeah, I was about to say we're not shy. We're all right. We're all right.
We're good.
No. I'm saying that we are still needed that kind of experience in the center back line. That kind of experience would have done us well. In the center
I
back
agree.
line.
I'm not arguing with you. I agree.
We need experience across the board.
We need experience everywhere.
I actually kind of starting.
No, we don't need experience everywhere. We got experience certain places.
We good in
Some
the fullbacks,
positions
we good in the
we do.
midfield.
I think Casado is.
At least a defender.
I think Casado has experience in the Premier League.
Of course.
No, he does.
How the fuck could you play 3 years in one league and you be like, well, he's not experienced? 3 years? If I've been fucking your chick for 3 years, I know that pussy. Trust me.
Oh
I know every inch, every piece.
Monster, do you know Lukaku's 60?
No, you don't, because you're part of that community. You don't know anyway.
Why are you gay? Why are you gay, Monster? Why are you gay?
3 years. Y'all watch a player play 3 years in the Prem and be like,
We need
experience.
For that pussy. He said I plotted all of the routes. I know how to get to the fastest.
If you use ISO, or you're using the Google. What's the name? Google Map.
Google Maps to get to the G spot.
No, Google.
Well, ways set up on that.
Yeah.
Up and down. He knows the fastest route through.
But they're still using the stars.
Exactly, Maldini. We could use a couple. We could use 1 or 2 more leaders.
But we're still looking for binoculars in the stars to get there.
That's where Mike Mignon comes in, man.
Boy, you
Damn straight, bro.
That's where Mike Mignon comes in.
I like that when I see the warning come up. That's how I know a really good joke just got made.
Oh, that's been there for like the last.
That's
20
been
minutes.
there all. Yeah, that's been on
Oh,
since I
okay.
came.
On the stream,
it's
a common feature. When I'm here, it's automatically coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It should be automatically.
You and Jimmy here. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that up.
I know something funny just got said.
Play it smart. Speaking of funny, turns out Noni Madueke to Arsenal ain't bullshit after all, guys.
No, it's not.
Hey, they never learn, innit? They never learn from buying our players. Let them do it what they do.
All I'm saying, Leaves
I
is
actually
like
don't think this is a bad
loses
signing for
his
them.
shit on Twitter because of that.
They all are. Even Igal ain't backing it.
I know.
Even though sources saying Arteta
swear,
was like,
man.
no, I don't.
But let me tell you this: if Nani was playing for a team in fucking a weird country, they would be backing it. They just not backing it because he coming from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Because he's the level of backup that Saka you need. Like he can actually come
But
off
I
the
don't
bench and
think
do something.
I actually have a slight.
He's just not a starter in this league.
No.
It's not that he's not a player in this league. He's just not a starter.
Listen to this. What I'm trying to, if I may, here's the situation. What I think Arsenal is using. Nobody can tell me that Arteta does not rate Kai Havertz. So Kai Havertz is number one for them as a striker. They're not gonna sign nobody like Osimhen Gyökeres because they will automatically displace Kai Havertz. So what we're going to do is we're gonna get Sesko that kind of challenges Kai Havertz and get experience in the Premier League. So Arteta will not be under pressure. So not that be the striker that we bring it in. Now, since that thing is solved, they have to cover for the left side of the wing. I think that Madueke is kind of could help both sides at Arsenal, left and right. But that still does not fix the biggest problem what we have. It's Partey leaving. If Partey leaving, that means that Zubimendi is coming in. I rate Zubimendi. I just don't know if he's ready physically yet. Like, remember when Rodri first came from Spain? He wasn't ready for that kind of physicality. So throwing into the one of the most important position, that's my opinion, as a number 6, Zubimendi first year, oh, that's a dangerous thing. Unless he switches around and plays double pivot with Rice and Zubi or something like that. But I guess we will see it. I think Madueke suits him. He can fix 2 problems. Left, if the what's the name? The guy that on the right that always kind of crib walking.
Oh, Saka.
Saka. He can help him on the right, and he can help them with the dumb fake Brazilian
Martinelli on the left.
Martinelli.
Yeah.
He can fix the issues.
I just said he's crip walking. Fair enough.
Yep. Apparently,
Noni doesn't want to play left wing. Hi, Brooklyn Blue. Great to have you on. You're always welcome on, brother.
Yeah, big Brooklyn.
God bless you, man. Bless up. But yeah, I don't see. You apparently don't want to be an option on the left wing, but Arsenal have been talking about him. About 7 different sources saying it. They want Eze and Noni. No bids, no proposals made so far, but Chelsea are expecting bids after the Club World Cup.
Who said that?
And then that would open up Kudus to Chelsea.
I so don't know if that's true. That's true.
Whose source was that? Where did that come from?
So Alex Goldberg, The Athletic, Nizar Kinsella, Fabrizio Pletigo, and Simon Phillips have all reported this in the last 24 hours.
Noni's probably going to go Arsenal, man. And it'll probably, I think it'll be something like 40 mil. I don't think it'll be, it'll be like 45.
We bought him for 45. We're not selling him for 40.
We're not buying him for 4 years. No, I swear
he's thinking dollars, maybe.
We didn't buy him for 45.
How much did we pay
28 or something?
28.5 million.
Yeah, we didn't even play 30.
It's going to be 45, 50. I think it will come out.
I don't think they'll go out to 50.
Y'all stop putting them add-ons on, man. We bought him
yeah. Forget one important thing. He could be considered as the homegrown. He was raised.
No, he is considered homegrown.
He is considered
homegrown.
He is that kind of player that can be added to the price, even though he's. You see what I'm saying?
I think does João Pedro count as homegrown?
No.
How old was João Pedro when he came to the Prem?
When he was in Watford?
18, wasn't he? 18, Watford or something?
Yes. And he's
He
played
would-
3 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
two.
think
He played
he
2
does
in
You have
Brighton.
to
He's
Play
23
3
now. So
seasons
yeah,
in the
that's
league to
5 years
become a
old.
homegrown, right?
3 seasons in the league and joined the league under 19, I think is. So he's homegrown.
I think he is, bro. I think you're right on
that's
that.
age. That's my fear. I don't think we are strong for Kudus as people think we are. I think
Why?
Kudus. I don't know. I just for some
Because of
reason
Kudus' age, right?
I don't
Because
know
of his
what
age?
Kudus is. What?
No,
How
no,
old
that
is he?
thing, right, Jimmy? Like over 26, whatever. Like the players we don't
Is
really
he
target.
26?
So I want to
he's
hear why, Alex.
23.
Alex, why you don't think we really want Kudus?
No. It's. I don't know, Jimmy, how to explain. It's just gut feeling. It's
Oh, feeling you
he's
have.
not.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see what you're saying.
Not.
All right.
I just don't think he's like technical enough, like one-on-one, like what
He's
we've been
24.
buying for. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Out on the wing, as a winger, you mean?
on the as a winger.
Yeah, as a
I don't
touchline
think
winger. Yeah, he's not a
yeah.
touchline winger. He's not.
Well, I think he's actually. I don't know.
I hear what you say.
But if my question is, so they said Tottenham have offered whatever they offered, right? They said they put a bid on the table. I thought
No,
I
not
saw
yet.
something about. But yeah,
No, there was a 50 million proposal a week ago, but it got rejected.
By the way, if you don't know like how much I want Kudus, I want him as much as I wanted Caicedo. That's if I'm going for some player, I'm going all in for some player.
Yeah,
because I don't do the other league stats. I don't watch other league. That's why I
Alex,
didn't know who
you gotta
Kudus was
explain
before
to
he
these
came to
people.
West Ham.
The minute you said you don't think we're gonna get him, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Alex doesn't want him." That's not what he's saying. He's saying he don't think.
No,
we're
I
gonna
just
get
don't
him.
think he.
Yeah.
Our sporting director look at that kind of player.
Nottingham Forest just paid the price for Malik Fofana, but they said Malik Fofana
Kudus
said
is
he's waiting on
technical. No,
Chelsea.
Kudus is bully.
Nah, he's waiting on a UCL club.
Kudus is a bully
Yeah,
player.
and Chelsea's a part of the list. Like he wants somebody.
Yeah. Bayern Napoli as well.
I don't want us to go back in for him. I want us to go get Kudus, man. Go get Kudus.
Yeah. Like, that left wing thing's sorted. No Garnacho, no Fofana. That's all.
Yeah, go get Kudus, man. Go get fucking
Also,
Kudus.
goalkeeper and a left back, centre back, because I'm hearing that we've been linked with Hincapi.
Yeah, bully and technical. Yeah, he's a technical, but he's more bully. That's why I think that João Pedro is my kind of player, even though I don't watch him a lot, because he's a technical
Bit of a bully,
and
yeah.
he throws shadow elbows.
That's a
like
good
he's
term.
training at it.
Bully. Yeah, technical bully.
Yeah.
Now he's creative, man.
I like how bully Jackson is, but he's just dumb player.
Yeah,
He's not
I'm about to
brutal,
say,
man.
Jackson's
He's not-
problem is his IQ. His IQ is
That's what
terrible.
it is.
And for some
And
reason,
the problem is he hasn't played as much football as these guys. That's
It's
all.
not even that. It's also that his finisher is kind of sometimes.
I ain't even worried about that. I'm talking about his IQ outside. We already know his finishing.
we all
bad.
know that.
behaving
But as a
on the field
creator,
like a striker.
Yeah.
He's not behaving on the pitch like a striker.
Yeah.
Few times I saw the lap guy. I see how striker moves. He sees how striker moves. He's not this like.
I wanted to see people when he crashed the box. Do y'all see him fucking hunt the ball down like a scout? He watch the ball. People think, oh, when you crash the box and get a goal, it's just like
I'll
a
be
luck
back.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
Man,
really
I'll be
it's.
back.
It's
I know where it's
Hold on, win. Who needs to
in
resurrect
about
you to
half
come back?
an hour. If you guys are still here, I'll be back.
Probably will be.
We'll be
We
here in
got a
half
lot
an
to get
hour.
through.
Don't worry about it. We'll be there.
I guess we'll wait for Lukaku's next interview.
Yo, the way he crashed the box, man.
I swear, man, that guy with the vertical, horizontal. Oh man, that will hunt him
What
until he's like.
geometric left, right, and center, Alex? That's why, like,
Yeah, it's like who was his.
That's what we'll dive on. Jimmy, what were you gonna say, bro?
No, I was just saying, João Pedro. The way he crashes the box, it's not
Big
like
up, Prime.
he runs in and hope to get lucky. If you watch, he's anticipating where that ball is gonna go. Just watch
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
He crashes down the middle, and then he watch the angle of the shot and watch him angle with the shot. You got to watch these scouting reports. Don't just watch the comps.
Do you know how those instincts become? Because if you play enough time and spend enough time in the box, you kind of have idea where you know what I'm saying. Like
when you watch the speed of the ball coming in, you know, if it get touched, more than likely it's coming this way, or more than likely it's going prime negative prime. We're not gonna watch you stick an object in your mouth like that. Camera off, bruv. Camera off. Pause. Big pause, Prime.
Oh, I sent Lewis DM. Lewis, I sent you DM of Delap.
Nigga stuck an ice cream bar in his mouth. I'm like,
whoa.
Whoa.
I sent you DM of Delap.
You muted. You muted, Prime. You're muted.
Bro, it's hot as hell over here, bro.
I get it, but we don't want to see you stick the ice cream bar in your mouth, bro.
Don't watch
Eat sideways.
I didn't want to. I just looked up and saw it.
Eat ice cream sideways.
Just say you're hungry, Jimmy.
Yo,
it's okay, Prime. Just eat your ice cream, man. Eat your ice cream.
Yeah, see, you saw him, man. I'm like, yo, what is Prime doing down there?
You know what, Jimmy? Fatcher's
There's a kid
if
picture, Lewis.
Fatcher's defending me, then I'm wrong. My bad.
Yeah,
I'll send you on the main account.
If Fatcher's saying you right, you're definitely wrong, bro.
Any side Fatcher's on, I know is wrong. So my bad.
Yep, get on the opposite side, bro.
What did I do, man? Yo,
and only a couple of days ago, I found out about Delap is actually Rory Delap's father.
Son.
Oh my gosh!
I did not know.
Alex, where the hell you been?
I did not figure that out until somebody said we're playing for the throw-ins, and I was like, "Why are people keep saying?
Why y'all keep saying that?"
And then I was like, "Wow." Oh, you're not putting that picture?
No, you haven't sent it. You haven't sent it. I didn't get anything.
Oh, you was at the game against Esperance. Yeah, I was
Lewis,
there too.
it's under your main account. Last thing I sent you, careful, Lewis G. I sent you.
Oh, the last thing you sent.
Oh, yeah, I did dunk on. I had to dunk on
the video. That's a picture of a kid. I ain't bring that.
Tried to crash on Mike.
I bring that.
Why? That's
just some random child. I don't want to bring up a random child. Am I?
Yeah, I'll send it to Jimmy.
Especially when
send it to Jimmy. Send it to Jimmy.
Mike,
big up Dwayne saying I was at the game against Esperance. Put respect on Tosin. I'm putting respect on all the centre backs this year. They've all shown me improvement. All of them. Like before this year, it was just I rate Fofana. I don't rate the rest. Now you're all showing up. You deserve the same credit. So big up to all of them, man. Professor King says, why people underestimate Jaude? Gonna underestimate Jaude. They're gonna eat their words. What's Jow, Professor? This is very important.
Felix. Talking about Pedro.
I send you DM, Jimmy, so you can see what I think.
I will look.
I'm glad.
JC, big up. I had to cook Wolfie. Wolfie tried to.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like, who the fuck want to watch Chris Woods on a Tuesday, bro? Like, get the fuck.
Yo, it's rare that you get the whole panel just busting up like that. That's crazy.
Because he was trying to crash out on our attack, and I'm like, wait, if y'all would have made Champions League, do you know what y'all would have been going in there? What kind of attack? Fab, what Fab do? He said Fab.
Let's see.
Tell me it's something about
nothing. Nothing.
No, nothing.
Last one's on Everton going for Tierno Barry from Villarreal.
Oh yeah, the striker. He's a
striker.
Yeah, he's a striker.
I'm not spamming Fab. There's no Fab.
There's nothing for Fab. Maybe he's talking about his key Fab for his car. What's wrong? You lost your. What you do?
Oh, God knows. Maybe it's something off the YouTube.
Did you see the DM, Jimmy?
I didn't look at it yet. Hold on, I'm enjoying this.
Oh, damn.
Kudus,
He will actually make you
will be
laugh
done
even more.
after the Club World Cup because that'll be when Noni gets sold, I assume.
Yeah.
So that'll be something.
We got to sell first. We got to sell something.
Yeah, we got to sell first, and I assume it will be Noni because I would open up the right-hand side for him. So for Kudus, it's just wait. If you go Tottenham, you ain't serious. Just wait. Just sit there and wait.
Just fucking wait, bro.
We've had talks. Noni is very likely to leave. Apparently, Chelsea are expecting a lot of offers when we come back from the Club World Cup. So, off you go, mate. Off you go. What do you reckon the price is for Fofana? I'm not sure because, he's not going Forest. They've just spoken to Forest, but, he don't want to join them. He wants to join a UCL team.
No, they say they came to terms with the club. They just haven't come to terms with
Which Fofana?
Melody.
Oh yeah,
He's
David
a winger.
can't-
He's a winger. He's not coming. He mainly played the left side, so he's.
I don't know
covered.
though. Anyway.
Yeah, his side's covered. Alex, it won't load up. Alex.
Oh well.
Send it again. I think you left something off on the UR on the. Yeah, it won't load. Keep loading up like this.
Alex said on last night's stream that he's open to both clubs. Of course he is. He's not going to close the option of Tottenham, but that's not going to be his number one priority either.
They last choice.
Like, he'll tell Tottenham he's open, but he's going to take some time to consider, and then he'll just wait for when Chelsea's serious, if he is serious. So we'll see. We'll see, but I don't expect him to rush this move, especially seeing as Tottenham are even bigger rivals to West Ham than we are. He ain't going to rush that. West Ham, you might, if it's Chelsea, you might at least salvage yourself a little bit in terms of the way you're viewed there. But we'll see. We wait for Chelsea. Did we lowball Ajax for him?
Yeah, we did. Well, we mucked around, didn't we, when we were trying to negotiate with these agents?
I don't remember that saga at all. Let me go back and check. So this would have been from 2023. Brighton were looking at him for 34.5 million. That fell through. I don't remember what caused that. Chelsea made a late move for Kudus, but he was set on West Ham. That was early August, well, late August. And that's all I really see on it. That's all I really see on Kudus and the whole Ajax situation.
I'm pretty sure it was like his agent spoke, gave an interview or something, and just said like, "Yeah, we mucked them around, so they just went to West Ham instead."
Okay, now
because we're doing like 3 deals at the same time or something.
I don't know, Jimmy. Something's not working. I don't worry about it.
I don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah, we was doing a
It's been
lot
like
of deals at
for
that
hours
time.
to
We
hours.
couldn't give him the full attention, and he got upset like a little bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just hold up. We coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just got to chill, man.
Now look at him, looking like a dickhead. Bubbles every fucking where. Fucking bubbles.
And people try and act like you watch now because you've been playing on the left.
Why are they doing all those like Kepa? Like, why are they doing like welcome videos? Like, it's like that's so stupid.
Yeah, Kepa should get a welcome video
Because they've been doing that for ages every time they sign up players for Chelsea.
I don't care. Kepa does not deserve a welcome video.
You see fucking Turkish with the 29-second one.
Who?
You didn't even get to 30 seconds, bruv.
Who, Kepa's video?
Yeah. Turkish did the welcome video, and it's like 29 secs.
I'm looking at it right
so,
now.
Welcome to Arsenal. Not much more to say. Bye. See you all soon. I respect it.
That's the
that
thing.
shows you how unimportant your signing is.
Arthur, isn't it? Like they don't like some of the fans.
Turkish just sick of this shit. I get it.
Yeah. But it says Arsenal never learn. They never learn a lesson when they sign a player from us.
So Matt Laws also said that we want to start this season with as many as 9 attackers in the first team squad, but it remains to be seen whether Noni will be one of them, with Arsenal maintaining their interest. We're still showing interest in Kudus and Garnacho. João Pedro's versatility is seen as key to Chelsea being able to be flexible over our lineup in terms of probably playing like 2 up top or the standard 3-2-4-1 in possession. And Chelsea are also anticipating interest in Jackson and are prepared to sell Nkunku. I'm prepared to sell Nkunku, bro. Big up Ibs. Big up my guy. I think what's his name? Noni's a lot more likely to be sold than Jackson in this one. Jackson I could still maybe see staying for another season.
Yep.
Unless we get another forward that plays primarily in the center. If that's the case, then Jackson's definitely
I'll see you boys
the
and
thing
girls.
with Jackson is
big up, bro.
If he gets an offer, let's say 40 to 50 mil, I'm not sure like if he goes to, let's say, Arsenal or maybe outside of Premier League club, then we would.
I don't want to see him stay in the Prem because I think Jackson will still come good in a year or two's time. I want to see him go.
Y'all can stop with Jackson number starting at anywhere below 50. Like this 40, 50, it'll never happen. He's not selling them for 4. They'll rather keep him. He got like 75 years on his contract. I don't know what y'all thinking, yo. He's not selling for $40 million. He's not. He's not selling for 40 nothing. Ain't nobody could come with 40 anything and get him.
We have a question about multiple aspects of Noni's game, not really as much of Jackson. If Jackson could fucking finish, he'd answer a million questions here. So yeah, sorry, Ibs, what were you saying, bro?
So what, Noni to Arsenal?
No.
Looking like it, potentially.
Looking like it.
Potentially.
It's meant to be a smoke
Apparently,
screen.
Newcastle are also interested in Noni.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule them out.
Just
at
say
some point.
potentially. I don't think it's looking like it. I think it's
If that nigga goes to Arsenal, I'm booing him for the rest of his life.
Yeah, Newcastle won't pay our asking price. Arsenal will though.
Hey, but Newcastle have been taking massive L's in this window.
Yeah, they've been missing on a lot of players. So
That's
they
a
get
fair
desperate at some
point,
point. Yeah, they will.
Yeah,
they're going to start getting desperate at one point.
That's because Newcastle have that PSR stuff.
Yeah, so I thought Villa was the only one sweating
I
over
thought it was just
PSR.
no
I thought it was just Villa sweating
No,
over
Newcastle.
it.
No, like if Newcastle could spend money, they would, but they've got like the PSR stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Books got a balance, bruv.
Either way, 45, 50 million, that'll be enough for me to say bye to Noni.
Hey, Noni, go do your thing, bro. I'm seeing people on the timeline saying, make Arsenal black again, bro.
Yeah, that was.
They are making it black. It's all
Put
brothers.
the nigga back in Arsenal, man.
Arsenal's fully black, bro. That's representation of.
Meanwhile, my
black
Lakers
men.
signed another white boy last night. I'm like, come on, Lakers.
Put the nigga back in Arsenal, man.
Hey, send the leader of Mandem FC to the north, man.
Yeah, Fatter, you're the only one here on the panel that's not allowed to say Mandem FC. You're proper Chelsea. I don't accept that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Why?
Big up to the man with the crazy name. You said I farted. I still can't say your name. But big up, man. Hope you
Wait,
enjoyed
why
your
can't you
part.
say that?
I'm not saying that.
It's his actual account name.
I'm not saying it.
Lewis, that is probably the least. That's probably the least craziest thing that's ever been said on the channel. It's, no. I'll go. I'll go one further.
I'll say
it's
in a top 10.
I'll go one further. That is the least craziest thing you've ever said on this channel.
No,
but I didn't say it.
Yes, it is. That'll be the least craziest thing you've ever said on this channel.
That's just it. Asian drivers can't see.
I ain't saying that name.
No,
I ain't saying that name.
Yeah, nobody should say it.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Because they can see, they just can't drive.
The things you said towards Pochettino and Havertz, and you think saying that is gonna get you cancelled.
Yeah, but the difference is they all deserve it.
Look at Fatter.
Wow.
What the hell does
Bring the super chat back up again. Fatter, come on camera and bring the super chat.
Yeah, actually, Fatter, you go on camera and put Fatter on big screen, and I'll say it.
No, we're leaving it. All right, we're leaving it.
Yeah, I can't be asked, man.
We're not even opening that. We're not even
on
opening
the screen
that.
to put the super chat back up, man. Then we could say it, because then we could say it's just our friend right here on camera. It's his name.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've got an Asian friend, bro.
Can't be asked.
I'm alright still.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is what our current 9-man attack is meant to look like, and how it will change if Noni joins Arsenal. And
Let's see what we look
who
like.
changed it when Kunku leaves? They think we get Garnacho.
Yeah,
What?
everyone keeps
Nah.
saying
You can
If
get that off the
Jackson or
screen right
Nkunku
now.
leaves, they think we get Garnacho.
Okay.
If
He's on,
Noni
like, 3 of the
leaves,
lists.
it is what's his name? Kudus.
We're also not signing Ekatike anymore because we're not paying 84 million.
Yeah,
And that literally makes no sense. Why would we get Garnacho if Nkunku go? Makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. Like,
They're treating him like he's a left winger.
That's what I'm saying. We don't even make no sense.
No, the reason they're putting him there is because they moved Pedro. But even if João Pedro, even if Nkunku does leave, then doesn't equate to Garnacho leaving because we'll probably sign a different left winger. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we went in for Fofana instead.
You think we're gonna go get another left winger?
I can see us going and getting another left winger in terms of like if one of Jackson or Nkunku leave, because then Pedro just becomes the de facto like backup in one of those, either the backup 10 or the backup striker. So then we might need a backup left winger. That's not going to be Garnacho. That's not
why I
going to
don't
be
think Jackson's
Garnacho.
leaving, because I think they're gonna see Jackson as the backup striker. That's in my mind. That's why he's not going anywhere, because I don't see them going to get another striker to replace him. So I don't think Jackson going anywhere. I think they're gonna get another winger of some type, like a Kudus or one of them, and I think that's it for the attack. I think
the thing is with Kudus as well is like Kudus could come in and you could still have, and then Nkunku and Jackson could still leave, and you wouldn't need another winger if you put Neto on the left, which is what I'd do. Like if we do get Kudus, I'm starting him on right wing, I'm starting Neto left wing, and then it's just Esteval and Gittins as the backups, which I'm fine with. And then João Pedro is the backup striker.
Yeah, when's that next Neymar coming? You man have been hyping him up for the longest. I want to see that nigga
after we eliminate their ass Friday. That's when.
Oh yeah, we're paying.
He's playing against us, Ibs. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Say nothing. About to watch this brother live in the flesh.
Yo, ain't none of y'all Papa Chelsea, ain't none of y'all seen Esteval and Chelsea play in the same building. I'm gonna be seeing that. I'm gonna be seeing that Friday.
Yeah,
that's gonna be your combo. You ever been to the bridge? Have you ever seen Esteban and Delap playing, mate?
Yeah. Have you ever seen? I seen Delap first goal. Remember that? Delap first goal.
Have you seen João Pedro play? I think not.
Exactly. Get out of here.
The real question, Jimmy, you gonna celebrate Esteban if he scores a goal against us?
You better believe it, because I already made up my mind what I'm wearing to the game.
Yeah, fair.
What I'm wearing to the game, I'm wearing my Ronaldo jersey, bro.
Oh, you on that type of timing, Jimmy? Oh,
wearing my Ronaldo
Brazilian flex.
I'm wearing my Ronaldo jersey to the game.
Where them ICE agents? They gotta fish you out and get you out of there.
I'll be real, Jimmy.
Wearing my Ronaldo jersey.
Jimmy, do you know who Matthew Harding is, though? No,
nah, Matthew. Is that the dude buried at the penalty spot? Nah, okay. Oh no, that's Osgood. Niggas got mad because I said Chelsea. I said the bridge is a cemetery. People got mad. The fucking truth. If you got a body buried there, it's a fucking cemetery. You got some ashes buried. It's a fucking cemetery.
Yeah, hey, a shithole and a cemetery, man. Let's move.
Yeah, I keep telling people we need a stadium. People can say what they want. They get mad all they want. We need a stadium. Our stadium is shit. Oh, George Benson, you shut up. Why are you playing? Did you hear him? You heard that shit start playing?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. Yes, guys. This is George Benson. Ah, man. Where's Matt Dev? I thought Matt Dev said he was flying over if we made it to the quarters. Or was it the semis?
You think they're going to let his ass in the USA?
I pray they do.
Yeah, they will.
To be fair,
if he ain't got a criminal record, he's a white boy as well. He ain't Muslim.
To be fair, we know what the US stands for. We know what Matt Dav stands for.
Come on, man. When they put me through now, they look at my name, Ibrahim. They're gonna put me in the right. They're gonna ask a few questions like, yo,
George is cool. I saw George. I think I watched back my Twitter live. I didn't realize he was right next to me. Did you notice that on my Twitter live that day? I was live on Twitter and I looked to the right. It was a tall white boy to my right. I didn't know who it was. George Benson. He was right to my right. He's there, like he got a long.
Oh
neck.
shit! Yeah, George Benson is a tall brother.
Yeah, he tall. He got like a long neck and shit. Pause. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's George Benson. But everybody on the live was like, that's Strasburg Steve. Everybody knows Steve. Everybody was like, that's Strasburg Steve.
Where is Steve? Big up Steve. Where has he been? For a minute.
Probably still mourning Benfica's departure.
I'm about to say he's somewhere licking his wounds. Benfica got tossed out. Fucking Newcastle couldn't sign nobody. Newcastle couldn't sign language.
Mine's still in. So.
Yeah, Newcastle. Everybody, like 6 people told Newcastle no.
Yeah,
like 6 people. Do y'all notice Santos didn't play 1 minute the other night? What happened to the crying? What happened? Y'all don't care about Santos no more? No, he's not gonna leave the club.
I mean, I did see the same people like making the crying about people rating Dewsbury Hall now.
So crazy to me. Where the crying go? And I was watching the video.
Why is everyone now bigging up Dewsbury Hall? Now everyone wants to keep Dewsbury Hall.
No, we know what it is, Jimmy. It's most of it's fake outrage just to go against Maresca. So.
And I rate Santos. I'm paying my money to hope to see him play, but it's like Jesus Christ, bro. Y'all wild. Y'all was wilding off that one game.
Yep.
They was wilding off
that is this fan base, man. We just start whining and crying about everything nowadays.
Jimmy's like king of Santos hype. You hyped up Santos before anyone.
That was during. I said don't sign.
Bettinelli got sold.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Bettinelli's flying back to England.
There was a tweet when I saw somebody was like, oh no, Georgie Porgy. It's the dude that he know who he is. I follow him on Twitter. His name is Georgie. He's a Chelsea fan. I think he's Greek or something. I can't remember what flag he got. He made a post. Oh, they're fucking up the right now is the worst time. It's you're fucking up the fabric of the back staff. I was like, this nigga can't be motherfucking serious. The third string keeper.
Was he trolling? That's what...
No, he was dead serious. But these dudes watch too much Johnny Minerals, my man. That's what happened. They sit down and watch everything. You can't watch everything, bro. You gotta
Minerals, bro.
You gotta know when to turn this shit off. This shit is not healthy. It's not good for you.
Yeah, man, guys, don't watch Minerals, bro. He's the same guy that said Graham Potter is.
I'm not talking about just Minerals. I'm talking about every fucking thing. Sometimes you gotta plug out from football, bro. You lose your fucking mind.
Yeah, certain man treat this thing.
Big up, Joey, man.
They like it's,
my.
Sometimes take a break, man.
They are.
What's happened?
Kai Havertz just dropped his greatest ever assist for the club.
Oh shit, Kai Havertz got this. Oh yeah, big up Kai Havertz.
Big up.
He got the wages off our books.
Shout out Kai.
You know what? That counts as 5th chance created for Chelsea ever.
Shout out Kai.
Wait, Kai Havertz only has 4 chances created for Chelsea.
4 big chances created in the Premier League for Chelsea.
That's so great. That's such a crazy. Only 4 big chances created.
That's
oh
it,
yeah.
bro.
One of them was
first
a poorly executed header that went backwards, and Alonso got into the net at Old Trafford.
Yeah, man.
Wait, he was here 3 years and he only created 4. Wait,
Oh yeah. If someone fucks in my club, I'll remember every bad stat for life.
That's the type of shit, bro, that only like psychopaths think of. Like you just fucking like you're so like you have so much hate towards one thing. It's like even you just try to find the little things that you could use.
Wait,
like,
come on with that. So he was here 3 years. That's a big chance
to
season.
the Prem in his last season. Second most big chances missed.
That's some sociopathic shit.
Hey,
Lewis,
Joey, you say I'm a hater. Joey, you say I'm a hater though. Lewis is
nah, bro. You guys are, bro. This is why I love both of you. You guys are equal haters in life. I thrive to be hate. I thrive to be part of the haters ball. That's what I thrive to be. And you guys are nominated to the haters ball every year, bro. I just want to be part of it.
Here's the thing, though, Joey.
I just want to be part of it.
That Kepa stat.
Oh, well, I'm gonna open academy soon.
That Kepa stat.
I'm gonna open academy soon.
No, I already. Lewis, stop. I already have my academy. Don't steal that.
Yeah, you got Prime Academy. We'll have a derby match.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to open up an academy. Create your own idea, bro. You have a penitentiary. I have an academy. Bro. Okay, stick to your gimmick. I'll stick with mine. You've got a penitentiary. I've got an academy. Stick with that. But Joey, that stat about Havertz, 3 big chances created in 3 years. I don't have anything like that, bro. That is dark.
Nah, but you got Prime. You have clips for days, bro.
Yeah, but that's not hating. That's just like
that is hate. You only have to be a certain type of hater to clip up everybody that you hate.
I clip up Lewis. I don't hate Lewis.
You hate on Lewis still though.
Or do you?
Oh, he hates on anything with a pulse.
Remember, he hated these strengths.
I'm an equal opportunity hater.
He got a pulse.
But I mean, I don't treat Lewis like I treat middle name.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm just saying, bro. The level of hate, bro. I thrive to be that hateful, son. I just thrive.
All I want to say is one's middle name.
As much as I hope you get that one day, I also hope someone doesn't piss you off enough to that point.
Hey, but Joey, here's the thing, right? With Gilchrist gone and with middle name potentially being sold this summer, who else am I going to hate on at Chelsea? No one.
Allow it. You'll find someone. Allow it. Allow it. You're lying.
Well, it'll be Enzo.
You're lying.
Hate on Enzo again.
I don't. No. I love Enzo.
No.
You love Enzo. You're dickhead. Fuck you. Fuck you.
James.
Bro.
It's gotta be.
You know how many times?
Fuck you. You were supposed to be with me on this, but now it's just me. Fuck you.
On this channel, Enzo, you're forgiven for the incident.
You actually have said that.
I said that so many times, bro.
Really?
You have said that. You have.
Oh, yeah, safe. I'm still waiting for him to build 10 boarding schools in all those countries and manage those boarding schools for 10 years before he's forgiven.
I think in the
Lewis, you need more like
the Malo Gusto and the sassy
you need
90-minute
more
combo.
clips. You need more clips from that Dave Chappelle episode, bro. Just like that one Dave Chappelle skit, that hater clip. The hater skit. You know what I'm talking about? Haters Ball?
I think for the conference.
You ever seen Haters Ball, Lewis?
I even said to Enzo.
Nah, Lewis, you missed, bro. I've been quoting Haters Ball for so long, bro. The player Haters Ball, bro. Bro, you have to watch it now. You have to.
I think
I've just found it. I'll put it in my history. I'm gonna watch that.
I even said for Enzo, bro. Next time I'll record it.
I heard you on the Friday when you said this figure. My own is that he needs to build 10 fucking boarding schools in every single one of those countries before I can forgive him.
I mean, listen, it's the only way Chelsea be successful against by having a racist captain. I'm cool with it with Enzo. It's fine.
Oof, the price we pay. Fuck me now. Well, at least CP weren't kicked out of no trade.
Hey, if you give me a league title,
exactly, bro. Dave Chappelle's show is top 2 and it ain't 2. Like it's the greatest comedy skit show of all time.
I shall educate myself.
It's literally the greatest comedy skit show of all time. Like you might be just a little bit too young to know that shit though. That's kind of now that I'm
Dave Chappelle is right.
It might just be like
nah, it's not your time.
Like that shit stopped actually. Yeah, see, people in the chat know what I'm talking about, son.
I don't know why people in the chat are saying that I'm lying about Enzo, bro. I haven't hated on him like in.
They too young. That's what I'm saying. They too young, bro. They don't know about that. They don't know about the Chappelle show. The Chappelle show is goated.
Prime,
bro.
you were hating on Reece James, Prime.
Literally goated.
I haven't said anything about Reece James like this whole year.
Lewis, it's the only show that I can still go back to and watch every single episode.
What do you mean the next season, bro? Since he's got surgery, I haven't said anything negative about Reece.
It's the only one. I will laugh. Like if I go back and watch the Chappelle show now, I will sit there.
I defended Reece earlier in the season when he got injured.
And the show is at 15, 20 years old.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, come on,
I'm a watch
like 05, 03, 04, around that time. Jimmy, you remember the Chappelle show?
Of course, bro. That's what we're talking about.
No, I wasn't Jimmy.
Jimmy. Jimmy
grew what year it come out? What year it come out? What year it come out?
That's a good question. I'm gonna look that up.
2002.
02, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Shit. Old fam. And then they made a rumor that he went crazy and shit. Like they tried to fuck his shit up. And then that shit
the whole Chappelle show, bro, is like it could have its own fucking documentary behind the show, like on what the show was and like what it provided for so many people. Like you understand, like one of the biggest guys that are in comedy now, Bill Burr, got one of his first opportunities on that shit. Like Joe Rogan, before he became Joe Rogan, got one of his first opportunities on that shit. Like goated.
I didn't really tune into the Chappelle show. I can't even lie.
Nah, bro, you gotta go back and watch.
I do know of it. I've been hearing about him from Wadoy.
It's one of the greatest shows of all time, bro.
Yeah, man's already.
Donnell Rawlings. I mean, bro. The racial draft, bro. These are goated fucking skits, bro. Goated skits.
Oh, I was more Cat Williams.
Yep. Key and Peele show literally came from the Chappelle show. Like it would have never been created if it wasn't for the Chappelle show being around.
Yeah, I fuck with Key and Peele. Yeah. I fuck with Key and Peele still. I fuck with them too. Them man, they're funny as fuck.
See, we're giving you history right now, son. Good history of shit that you should know about.
Yo, Lewis.
I'm gonna find out about. Oh yes.
No, I know Key and Peele.
I'm about to set up a watch along. But who play next?
For the 8 p.m. All right, cool. Yeah, let me know when that cell redirects.
Who are they playing? Who's playing today? It's Real Madrid and Monterrey
and then Dortmund, Monterrey.
No, Real Madrid v Juve, and I forgot who the other one is.
I'm setting it up right now.
Leipzig.
It's Dortmund, Monterrey later on.
Dortmund. That's what it is.
Dortmund, Monterrey.
Yeah, Dortmund.
Yo, we need Monterrey, Madrid in the next round, bro. That's what we need.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Nah,
I'm a
Dortmund,
black
Real
man
Madrid,
eating
man.
watermelon. I can't stop.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, this is so good.
Actually, someone to
Edmund
knock out
Austin, if you
PSG
like
at this
Key and
point.
Peele, go watch Chappelle Show.
Yeah. I Key and Peele, funny as fuck. Hey, you see when you said that watermelon? I was listening to this guy. Hey, what's his name? Zyron, that guy in America. He does these fucking.
Nah, bro.
What's his name?
Apparently, we've got the highest odds to win the Club World Cup.
Madrid versus Monterrey would be scenes. Ramos would be fucking.
First of all,
Ramos would
Madrid
be
versus Monterrey will have the highest attendance of all games. All
Yeah,
games.
that's probably true. Yeah,
That's
100%.
number one. Because it's Real Madrid and then it's a fucking Mexican club. That shit will be ram. It's gonna be real crap. Like the Madrid fans will have to watch what they're doing because Monterrey would really have fans that's in there that would really probably be willing to scrap.
Yeah, I wonder where that game would
Ice
be.
agents be there.
And that shit would be in fucking Rutherford too.
Ice agents would be
At
there. Huh?
MetLife, bro.
Ice agents will be there, but
That
this
game
is
would
the
be
game
at-
they're gonna
Wait,
risk
is that
it,
game
bro.
at MetLife?
They go risk.
Hey, Lewis, can I see the other side of the bracket?
Yeah, give me a start. And then I'll get that off Twitter.
Oh, okay, it's not on. It's not. You're not zoomed in on the bracket right here, then.
No. That's from Reddit. Where is it?
because you got Bayern on the other side as well.
Yo, at MetLife, bro, Madrid versus Monterrey would go nuts.
That's what we're
we go.
dealing with.
Yeah.
At MetLife, that shit would go
Zoom in a little
nuts.
bit. Zoom in a little bit for this old man. I can't see shit.
I
Either
think
at
that's the
MetLife or
most
in
I
Miami.
can
Those are
That's
the
the
two
most we can
places
zoom?
it has to be.
I know,
It
that's
can't
cool,
be
that's
anywhere
cool.
else.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, Madrid, Monterrey. Hopefully, Bayern can do something against PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Actually, I
that's
don't
the
wanna play
only
PSG.
team I genuinely look at. I think maybe shit. The rest of them, I think, we can.
Nah,
we
Lewis,
can get.
I actually kind of want to play PSG. I want to see what we do against them, bro. I
Oh,
want to see
same. Same, but I also won't not
I'm not scared
playing
of
them.
that midfield, bro. Only thing I'm scared of is a Sanchez mistake, in my opinion. Like that's what I'm scared of. Outside of that, I'm not scared of them.
Yeah, no, I'm with you too, but I'm happy for the journey to be easier. I'm happier with that. Because whoever gets that Club World Cup back at the bridge, man, I need another photo with it.
Yeah, now that we're this far, I want to win.
If we get to the finals, that's 80 million.
Yeah, it is.
120 if you win, but 80 if you just get there. That's covering the lap and João Pedro.
Yep.
That's two players covered from this. If we get to the finals, that's just getting. I don't think people understand how important that is. Just getting to the finals covers those two fucking dudes.
I know. But now
That
that
is
we're
sick.
this far, I want to win. Fuck out of here.
No, but that's how it always is. I ain't mind Joey's
Now that we're
stance.
this
Just
far,
don't
I
get
wanna
hurt.
fucking win. Fuck out of here.
But I ain't mind your stance in the beginning. Just don't get hurt. Don't get fucking hurt.
That's the podium that all the losers are now running. Then I was like, oh, I'm just glad we're gone now.
I just
We
don't
can
want
go
anybody to get injured. Look, we already lost Badia Shield. We don't know how long that shit's gonna be.
I'm with Joey on that. Just don't get hurt. If you ask me, would I want to win this trophy and then lose an important player for the season, or lose this trophy in the final and keep that important player? Guess what? Keep the trophy, bro. Fuck that. I need this fucking season. I don't want nobody
At
getting
this
hurt.
point, bro, we already.
I'm greedy. I want
already
everything. I
saw-
don't give a damn. Like, right now, we are staring at 4 years of just being shielded from anything by just saying we're world
No,
champions.
I didn't
Fuck out of
forget,
here.
guys. I didn't
Don't chat
forget.
to
That's
me.
the thing is, you guys act like I forgot how I acted before this. Like I wanted us out so nobody got injured. Now that we're this far and we have these teams to play, I want to win the fucking tournament.
No, apparently you can't change your mind,
No,
Joey.
I'm
That's
not
the
allowed
thing.
But hear the dumb shit. They acting like you was rooting against us during the games or something.
Oh yeah.
I just don't want no major injury from nobody important, man. Give me my trophy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like that Caicedo incident scared the fuck out of me, bro.
Oh, 100%.
When
Yeah,
he
I
did
watched
his
that
knee
back. I
buckle
knew
like
it looked
that,
like
I
his knee
scared the fuck
fucking
out of me.
bent
But
out.
like, he's
I don't know
like
how
one
he
of them
survived
ones
that, to be
just gives
fair.
the
He
fuck
just
up.
respawned an ACL out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The tap.
I told y'all
fucker,
right in the moment. I told y'all in the moment. Caicedo's full of shit.
No, you did. I was a
No,
little
you
scared,
know
but I
what?
didn't.
That's worth 150 million for you to respawn ligaments like that. My dog. My fucking dog.
That's what you pay 100 plus million
Vibranium.
Yeah, bro.
to respawn ligaments.
Your knee just bends inwards and you're just like, yeah, fuck it. Don't care. Give me another 90.
Yo, they're really playing this Gonzalo kid.
Yeah.
He's played every game.
Courtois, Trent, Rudiger, Huijsen, Fran Garcia, Valverde, Tchouameni, Bellingham, Vinicius, Gonzalo, Adahula.
You know,
I
you know something,
nothing.
Lewis.
Gonzalo,
Something I actually am a little surprised is that Real Madrid haven't looked for a left back.
Yeah.
Like that's something I've been pretty surprised.
What's going on with Alaba?
Are
And
one of their sports directors named Win Stanley? Because we ain't looking for a left back neither.
what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on with Alaba? I thought, is he done?
He got injured again.
Wow, yeah, pack that guy out. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Put it in. Put the
Who got injured?
Alaba again.
Yeah, they did. They went for that guy at Benfica. That's right.
Oh, Carreras, yeah. Former United.
Hincape's agents in Madrid. Shit, well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my God, Hincape agents in Madrid. Oh my God.
That would be. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's that Venezuelan.
No, well, Hincape played for Alonso.
So that's what. Pacho and Hincape will gone. I can't sign them.
Hey Joey, what you doing
Fuck!
later? I'm doing a watch along.
Huh?
What you doing? Like an hour. I'm doing a watch along.
Oh yeah, you want?
I have an appointment here in 20 minutes, and then I'll be like 20 minutes for that appointment, and then I'll have some free time.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link.
All right.
I'm gonna do a watch along.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you set that up yet?
I haven't stopped eating this watermelon, bro.
Yeah, no worries.
You're literally confirming the stereotype.
Yes, I am. I am.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's a deal. Hincape
Oh,
for Real Madrid is a deal I could definitely
What's
see.
that guy's name? Is it Fresh and Fit?
Nah, they already bought Romero. Romero's done. The deal's.
You hate watermelon. Kill yourself.
From what I understand, at least.
There's no reason to live.
Romero's leaving Tottenham for Atletico Madrid. They already did 55 plus 10, if I'm not mistaken.
No reason to live. Why would you live? How could you have watermelon? Don't eat watermelon. You see that? And I can't stand mangoes. I don't even know how that's a fruit. Shit all stringy. Get it out of here.
Yeah, that Myron. You see what you said, watermelon, bro? I see a video of this Myron guy, brother. This guy, bro. I see self-hate. If I see one, that guy hates black people, bro.
Oh, that dude is.
That dude is a whole fucking weirdo, bro.
He want to be white so bad. Get him out of here,
bro.
Hey, listen, Smash, the best two fruits ever. Watermelon, avocado. Watermelon, avocado.
Oh, you ain't gonna say mango?
I heard watermelon is a very good aphrodisiac, as well as.
Yeah, you gotta eat the rind. You gotta eat the rind, the white part. Yeah, the rind.
Mango and pineapple. I heard pineapple for gyal, actually. I think pineapple for gyal.
That's right. Avocado, man. Am I going to the game Friday? What kind of questions? What kind of questions y'all be asking me? Of course. Nah, I don't eat mangoes, yo. I hate mango.
It's Friday anyway.
Mango points still. I prefer mango over watermelon still.
Saturday 2 a.m. man, that is my kind of time. I get to go play a bit of darts, go get some drinks in, and then go stream afterwards. Up the
Oh, Lewis, you play darts too?
Yeah. I've just started getting into it.
Y'all don't play with y'all darts, man. Y'all love darts. Y'all love y'all darts.
Did Luke really inspire you, bro?
Yeah, that's like that's the sport that I didn't understand the hype for until you actually go and watch
no
it.
one plays darts over there, bro.
And then
You want to laugh,
Joey,
game, bro.
Joey, yo,
No,
you know a
it's
lot
a
of
fun
black
game
people
to
in
play while
America
you're
play darts,
drinking.
right?
Yeah, I know.
In the bar, in our bars, if you go to a bar, especially in the South,
understood it, bro. Like
I don't like darts neither. I fucking
just
hate
never
darts.
got it. You
Bro,
know what I mean?
only just got it a few months ago. Only just.
And now you hooked on it?
I played
Yeah,
darts,
because I'm like, cool. Go out, have a couple drinks, play some darts. Fuck it, I don't mind.
See,
I try and throw the thing at the board, the thing with the stick.
I barely play it.
I'm going to
Let me tell you
go
something.
drink and play a game and playing pool. Like I'm playing billiards.
Pool.
Nah,
No,
pool.
you got to
Pool, you got me. Not no darts
If
thing.
I had the option.
It's called snooker.
Nah, pool, fam. Nah. What the fuck? Snooker. What the fuck?
Snooker.
Yeah, like I would much rather play pool than darts.
No, I'd rather play snooker. I'm playing
Fuck snooker, man. Pool. Straightforward and you know.
The dartboard.
If you pot the black, you over.
See, most of the bars have both at our. When you go to a bar that has a table, they always have a dart board though. Like
it's always dart bars in it.
Yeah.
Darts
is a tough game, innit?
Do they got axe throwing in England?
Like at certain areas, but that's
areas?
more like a separate thing.
Yeah. Where I live at, they got a lot of that shit out here. I live in the south. I live in like a small town. They got a lot of axe throwing. Yo.
You can't have
Dominoes, Ludi. I don't play
Bro,
Ludi.
there's so much like different shit. Yo, there's arcade bars out here and all sorts of shit like that, bro, out here. Like, bro, you could go from an arcade bar to like a speakeasy type spot in like a walk, like a 3-minute walk out here in Arizona.
Yeah, but Professor, I don't eat mango, so anything. I don't go to Manhattan, Manchester.
New Jersey does have a lot of axe throwing places now that I think about it.
Danny's on point there.
So I could imagine if we took us to the gun range. If we took you to the gun range, you'll probably never leave America, man.
I would want to try that just once.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't want to try it once. You'll be wanting to try every gun once. You be like, all right, go give me that gun right there. Go give me that. How much to rent that one? How much to get that one? Get that gun. Trust me.
Oh, so you can rent them
through the range.
Yeah.
Different guns. When you start getting the feel of different guns and you start getting comfortable with one gun over.
So what? You can rent them.
Yeah.
When you go to the range, they got all the guns. You can rent all the guns.
No. I thought it was just you can only use it in that spot.
You don't
no. Bring it to shoot it. Bro. You don't leave with the gun. You can bring your own guns. You can go. Okay. You can bring your own guns, but then they have guns there. You can rent the gun. Like
it's just while you're in the range, yeah.
Yeah, while you're in the range, you can rent the gun. Yeah.
Bro, there's mad ranges out here. So many ranges out here.
Why you guys talking about guns?
See that? I want to shoot a 50 cal. The 50 cal sniper that that shit go. When that shit shoot, the dust and everything kick up around you. That should be like, bah!
Your whole the one time the one time I shot one of those things, bro, it felt like my whole entire body reverberated. It like shook my entire body, like from like
that's recoil for you.
Yeah, that recoil was crazy.
Baby. Yeah, guns is rich.
I don't even do all that shit. I'm more of like a car guy.
Yeah, that's it.
I fuck with my cars, bro. That's it.
There we go.
I'm John Wick over here.
A little bit.
That's a 6-minute video. He didn't even get to 8 minutes for ads. He couldn't be asked for it either.
Go to the range, baby. I'm John Wick.
You know what's mad though? All these Arsenal fans that are shitting on Kepa, they're gonna start praising him in a few months.
These are pocket joints.
When he makes one penalty save in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup against
Lewis, you know what's
the
crazy?
3rd round of the Carabao Cup against Plymouth Argyle.
What's crazy is Arsenal fans don't see it. He's gonna be their number 1.
Damn, my boy is
anticipating a Raya injury.
Shits, bro.
Raya injury. Raya continues making howlers. He's gonna be their number 1.
What a day!
I know what we know what Arteta is
in the
like.
backyard.
It's not even like a wild prediction. I'm saying we know what Arteta is like.
A verbal agreement. That'll be
according to L'Equipe. But they got verbal agreements with both of them.
Who?
Like Arsenal got both of these guys on the string, just waiting.
Yeah.
Nah, Sesko wants the Havertz money. Apparently.
I don't blame him. You couldn't pay me less than that, bum.
No, I hear it, but they ain't agreed to that.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! You know what? Let me set up this stream real quick. I'm gonna set up this stream.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing a watch along because I ain't got shit to do. Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, calm.
Stream, yeah.
I think he looked like he was clutching something when he came off. Haaland also looked like he had a knock when he came off.
Yeah, man. El Ittihad ran their ass off that pitch, man. They ran them clean off the fucking pitch. Ran them clean.
Like Rodri was getting cooked on the wings, bro. There was this one
Rodri was so bad. He got hooked after 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah, he had to come off, man. He had to come the fuck off. He had to come off.
That's how bad.
The Ballon d'Or winner got subbed on and off.
Bro, and he came off. It wasn't because he came off because of how bad he was, but he was really bad. He came off because he was injured again.
Bro, I'm seeing Chelsea fans starting to do the Caicedo to overtake Rodri this season, bro. I'm seeing a few tweets.
Oh yeah, I look forward to the battle, bruv. Think I give a fuck. I'll put Caicedo up.
This is what I'm saying, Lewis. Now, bro, we're not. There's no being scared of none of these fucking teams in Europe, bro. There's no being scared of none of them. There's no reason to be scared of them. Our midfield is as good as any of these midfields in Europe, PSG included. So stop, I'm not scared of nobody in Europe. When people said, "Oh, you guys are going to be playing 2 games a week," I was like, "We'll get depth."
You should have seen how they tried to cook me yesterday on Back Again for saying I'm not worried about Arsenal like City and Liverpool, and I think we have a chance of overtaking them.
Bro, because let them feel that way now. That's what it is. Because what did they feel?
I just got all my time.
What did they feel like before the season started? Oh, we're 7th, we're 8th place team, right? Something like that. What were your expectations?
Top 4 trophy.
It's all good.
Your expectations.
I got my timestamps. Don't worry, man. You know he who laughs last laughs hardest. And you know me, I will make that fucking cooking hurt, bruv. That's all good. It's all good. They tried it.
Who cooked you for what?
No. Monson troops tried gegenpressing me because I said I don't rate Arsenal like Liverpool and City, and I think we have a chance of finishing above them. Not a definitive thing. I'm not saying we guaranteed are, but I'm saying
I don't get why that's crazy.
It's not.
Bro, I think we can finish 3rd.
Yeah, it's not, bro.
We finished 5 points behind them on the same wins.
It's not crazy. And I'm not sold on City yet. Like, I don't know why.
Why would you be? That defense is fucking trash.
I agree not being sold, but the thing is, at least with City, I'll give them the respect that they've built up. I'll give them that respect. Well, Arsenal, they don't deserve it, bro. They don't.
Same, but like Jimmy's right as well. I ain't even gonna try go the other way and act like because of the name, it means they're automatically better than us. Defensively, we already cleared them with fullbacks. The centre backs don't look like anything. True, I hear it.
But at least
it's just like goalkeeper.
If you got cooked for saying we'd finish above City, then you know what? Fine, I guess. Fair enough. But saying we finish above Arsenal is not a cooking.
Yeah, because with City, for me, they've already had a good window, and I anticipate them as well continuing to bring in smart signings. Arsenal, I could see them do fuck all again. So, again, why should I be worried? We have a better attack, a better midfield. Defensively, their centre-backs speak for themselves, but I'll argue our full.
In my opinion, for Arsenal to win something, Saka has to be on some Hazard level shit.
Even defensively, people can say what they want. People can say what they want defensively. We had the 3rd best defense in the league last season. The 3rd best.
Yeah, exactly.
With how shit Sanchez is, with Cole being inconsistent, with Reece James out the first half of the season with injuries, more or less, we still had the 3rd best defense. So,
oh my god!
let's just be in what?
Oh,
advanced talks of sporting in order to find a deal
Gyökeres.
for Gyökeres.
Oh, fuck it up.
Who's this? Is this guy some big time?
Sasha Cavalieri, he's decent. He's a decent source.
But what does that mean? Does that mean the price as well? Because apparently Arsenal are walking away because of the price. The price.
Well,
we'll find out if they are.
Oh, bro.
What's going on with Sesko then? Sesko got to go somewhere.
Nah, it's Sesko moving away.
I know, but he has to go somewhere. He can't stay there.
Yeah, he can.
No, the fuck.
No,
all this movement.
All this hype,
talk.
and he and he stays. Hey, yo, come we just do something and bring this boy here, bro. Come.
I don't see him stand there.
We have Delap and Sesko, man, and Jackson.
Yeah, no, this dude wants Sesko. Get out of here,
bro. I want that Sesko, brother. Hair family.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I see what people see. He's such an athlete, but he just don't. He hasn't scored enough.
I understand that it doesn't move the needle for a lot of people, and I fully get that. Not everyone's cup of tea. I understand, but yo, I know me. I said that you cuz this guy can go right to the very top. Where to Harry Redknapp, mate? Fucking hell, bro. Telling you, man. I'll be so pained if this guy don't come here and he goes somewhere like Arsenal. Look at this guy. Victor G's already in advanced talks. Where to fucking Sasha Travalelli or whatever his name is. Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, I don't care about this.
You don't care about Victor G going Arsenal?
Nah. He's one of those dudes that's gotta have to come and prove it. Like, even if we would have signed him, I would have been like, okay, but I would have been in the background saying to myself, please let this motherfucker work out, man. I've seen his goal.
It just hurts, man. It hurts, man. Arsenal gonna get a ready-made striker.
Everything that comes off his foot ends up in the back of the net. It's just that how much space is he gonna get? You know what I mean? You know, we'll see.
Anyway, I'm not gonna crash out yet. It's not over. You know, anything can change.
I'm not necessary to worry about it.
Tomorrow we can get a Victor Osimhen talks camp. You know.
Osimhen apparently linked to Juve, right? Well, at least they want to get him.
Linked to Juve again.
Yeah.
Man, them fucking teams can't pay him. I don't know why people believe in them links to any
He's just gonna have to wait till the end of the window and get a loan.
I don't be believing none of them Italian links, yo. I just don't, because them clubs do not pay no money, man.
That's true.
They'll wait you out to your.
Here's the thing, Jimmy. If they were capable of getting rid of Dusan Vlahovic, then maybe I could see it.
That's true.
Yeah, like imagine Vlahovic still there paying all them crazy wages to his bum ass. He's a bum too. Oh, he's a bum.
Was it John
Big up
Durant?
Alios saying put Slovakian flag and he is a reporter. Yeah, that's weird because not a Slovenian. That's crazy, Alios. But big up my guy. And big up Frosted Myth saying, hurry Asna, put the bid. Madu Blood Clot Yang. Big up Frosted Myth, my G.
Wait, so we're going to act like the average person know the difference between the Slovakian and Slovenian flag? Come on, yo. Cut it out. We're not
Some
doing
people
it.
do.
I think Alios is Slovenian himself, innit? So
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about the average everyday person. They'll bottle that too, bro. Trust me. Me, I'm horrible.
When you mention it, like we wouldn't really think enough, so maybe. But.
You could put up a Reebok sign sometimes, and I now think it's the UK flag. I have to double take. Like, wait, what? Oh, that's Reebok. Yeah. I'm American. We are very ignorant to geopolitics, and we're proudly.
And there are similar flags, like because our country, Ireland,
our country's bigger than the whole of your fucking continent. We ain't got time to be trying to keep up with y'all shit. We can barely keep up with our own shit. I can't tell you the name of the town 2 towns over from me. I've been living in this motherfucker for 20 years. The other day, I had to work in my area. I had to drop something over there. I was like, wait, what's the name of this town? Blackerstone. The fuck is a Blackerstone? I drove in, that shit said, welcome to Blackerstone. I said, I've been in this motherfucker 20 years. I never knew when you crossed the street, it was Blackerstone. When the fuck this became Blackerstone? I learned some new shit. So, yeah, don't worry about Americans. We're terrible with that. We don't be giving a fuck. We just know our house address. What town you live in? I got the address, nigga. I don't know what town it is. Got the address. We don't play that shit. We don't keep up with shit.
Now. I'll big up every single one of you that's locked in. I'm gonna try and enjoy the rest of this sunshine because this is the last day of the heat wave. Jimmy, have you set up the stream? You set up the stream?
Yeah. I'll go live.
Redirect to Jimmy.
I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna go live right now.
Big up, big spliff.
Cool. Yeah, even better.
If you ain't got no weed, you can't come in.
All right, take it easy, guys.
If you ain't got no weed, you can't come in.
Everybody, head over to Jimmy and subscribe immediately.
If you ain't got no weed, fuck off.
Yeah, real shit. Head over there. Jimmy's going live now. Like and subscribe, people, up the chels.
Big up.